物園で思ったピンク食べ物でそうなんだ実は私はたらこが大好きプラスエビカリ食べようピンク色になるのだからみんな違う色人間って勘違いしてるよね Like what we don't care Show off your natural here's the bingo Oh 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 If you want me harder that's cool You don't need to change It's boring being the same the bingo Oh 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 Going either way 鶴の尻尾下に向かって投げたらフラミンゴ意味不明だけど面白いでしょ虹色に染まった世界今日も地球のどこかでエビをむしゃむしゃ食べてフラミンゴはピンク色に染まっていくぜ One, two, three Like what we don't change Show off your natural here's the bingo Oh 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 If you want me harder that's cool You don't need to change It's boring being the same the bingo Oh 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 Going either way The bingo How many shrimps do you have to eat before you make your skin tan pink? Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimps are pretty rich. Greedo.
Cek tes 1 2 3 cek tes 1 2 3 cek
Bi, kamu pegang paper apa janji, Bi?
Paper X lah. Mau poin gua habis juga Paper X.
Oh, bet janji.
Sumpah. Kamu bet sendiri.
Kenapa emang? Bi, udahlah ngurusin diri kamu lu. Dia mau coklat intinya. Aku mau bet janji. Oh. Kalau cahaya jago emang ya?
Hari berapa ya? Kayak 27 27, 28 gitu.
it's again
Cok,
so hard to
mau
figure
lihat
out where to
anjing
place
nih,
them.
ada anjing dua, cok, udah cok.
Gua kalau stream dari Indo masih gue jambak, Cok.
Belum bisa lihat juga orang stream.
Kalau streamnya di India tinggi sekali. Kalau kita orang mau pinknya yang di bawah 20-an gitu, kita orang menang tuh berarti udah ada yang aneh dari kita. Belum ngerasain ya, gue liat review.
You can collect big-time cryptocurrency. It's real fun and easy. You can collect the big-time token, battle across time and space, choose from 6 different classes, raid dungeons, and make friends along the way. Want to get started? Access is limited, so act quickly. Click the link in our description. Click on a redemption link. Access is limited, so act quickly. This will take you to OpenVault, the blockchain version of Steam. Create your account, redeem your access code, and download the client.
Bisa buat push to talk nggak sih? Bisa nggak sih dibuat push to talk?
And we've seen that, right? They're switching him onto Ray's on maps. They're
Rasanya
giving
bagus.
him those moments where he can be confident.
Crosshairnya, bentuk crosshair apa crosshair plus?
Cok, kata gue sih kalian ke India sih buat tahu di India enak apa enggak. Gue aja nggak mau. Dia tuh masih yang definisi bisa tapi mati, tapi ini makan tapi mau mati.
Salah, kalau bet jangan di.
Love you mean it. Left donate 100.000. Halo, Cil.
Nggak ngerti, malas ngerti dan malas ngurusinnya.
I guess the new form of these compositions, whether or not say switching to raise, is something they adopt across the rest.
Belum aneh, padahal belum.
Something
Padahal udah jawab.
Udah ya?
What is the
Kamu udah jawab anjing.
Texture caused them a lot of problems back at the Pacific final. And speaking of texture, let's send it back to Mika Fabs, who's waiting to hear from texture. Actually, check this out.
Harusnya gue tahun ini terakhir main.
Hey Dexter, come over here for a
Oh,
minute.
yeah.
I hope you're feeling good because today is going to be a big day.
Sebelum
This
gua
is
pensi,
the strongest that Genji has
gua
looked
harus
so
pergi ke
far. A
Ascension
lot of
dulu
people
sekalian.
the same thing. What do you think contributes to
Udah
the
makan nasi
team's
padang belum?
success here at this tournament? And
Belum.
지금 현재 젠지가 정말 좋은 경기력을 보이고 있는데 지금까지 젠지가 이런 성과를
Biasakan mengikuti perjalanan gua sampai habis.
Mau habis. Ini Odet. Bohong lu ya?
I mean, this is the thing with Paper Rex. They had a bit of confidence issues. They admit they're struggling, but Mimi Genji is on
Iya.
the other side of the
Aku
scale.
nggak mau syuting di sini ya.
Maaf gua. Ada dong.
Bohong lah kayak. Nggak ada ininya anjing bunyinya.
As a rookie, going to be able to show up and look incredible. He's done that. Is Texture going to be able to maintain this performance? He's shown up. He's
Oh iya, Cok.
I think there can be
Ring
though
dong.
an argument
Aku.
made that maybe they played some weaker opposition,
punya
right?
aku.
They played teams
Lihat,
with
baca.
more defense.
Baca, emang kalau dia bilang halo Cil berarti itu sawernya kamu?
Really looking like they were crumbling towards the end
Kan
of
tadi
that
udah gua
series.
baca.
But I think that's not what I focus on. What I focus on is that they're
Bi, itu sawernya
they're
aku.
playing against a variety of different styles, a variety of different opponents, and I think
Bilang halo.
they're doing
Halo,
still
thank you
a very
donate-nya.
good
Halo, thank you
job of
donate-nya.
maintaining this structure.
Maksud dari reward.
experience they hear from some of these teams high.
I mean mereka udah semua yang udah di playoff itu semuanya kuat guys.
Texture alongside that, for me, they're looking very comfortable.
I mean, let's talk about Karen a bit more, because on day one we did say, how does he compare to the other rookies? We had a lot of exciting prospects coming from every single region, and now we've seen him in the group stage. How does he compare?
He looks just as good. Quite honestly, he looks just as good. He could even look better in some of these games. He's still winning these clutches.
Ini tuh
He's
ya.
still a
Halo.
consistent fragger. But what I want to talk
Iya,
about
aku tuh
more
ya. Halo,
is his
Aduh,
presence on the stage.
bad timing aku lagi makan.
Every time his team is
Hai.
winning, even when his team is losing, this guy's standing up, he's screaming at the opponent.
What's up? Aduh, aku suka dipanggil Tia, tau gak sih? Kalian gak mau manggil aku Tia, Ban Chat? Aku udah bosan dipanggil Miti. Panggil Tia gak sih, biar spesial. Gila.
And he's dropping some cold lines as well. Was it before now? It's like, yeah, well, they won a championship and I wasn't even playing. Exactly. So he's coming out here. He's got the energy. He's transcended that to the rest of his team as well. And also.
Oke Tia, babot.
I mean, I'll go ahead and say we're only entering the playoffs now.
Bude aja, aku bude sih.
Consistent performance from a standout controller rookie.
Tia aja biar kayak ibu kantin.
Conversation for like best rookie performance. I mean, Demon 1 probably last year was the next best thing.
Halo
but
Thai,
this guy's
Thailand.
close to keeping up that
Kalau semua manggil Tia di mana spesialnya? Ya mulai spesial hari ini.
Cek tes 1 2 3 cek. Ciro lu tes 1 2 3 cek.
We asked you if today's regional matches would go the distance, and you said that you believe the Sentinels versus Loud One will. And I feel like, Mike, I think both games will.
Yeah, fingers crossed for both.
Yeah,
that would have been me for sure. No shock to see Sentinels and Loud
The thing is,
winning
people
a Twitter poll.
who don't think Genji and Paper X are going to go to 3, who do you think's going to 2-0?
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
That's a tough
Cek 1 2 3 cek tes. Ciro lu 1 2 3 cek tes Ciro lu.
But first, let's find out today's map pool and check in with Victoria and our coaches.
Alright, welcome to the first map select presented
Okay.
by
First map guys. Ayo, abis ini kita prediksi
Genji, you are
squad.
a higher seed as you came into playoffs 2-0 from Swiss. So would you like Team A or Team B?
Team B.
Team B. So Paper X, you will be Team A, and we will start with your first band.
Icebox.
Icebox, your band.
Oh.
Sunset.
Sunset, and map number 1 from Paper X.
Split.
Split. Side on split.
Victoria and our coaches.
Nonton timnas daripada Peprex. What the fuck?
Alright, welcome to the first map
Drama
select presented by
Halloween.
Omen
Halloween
of
apa lagi?
Attack. Next set of bands starting with Paper X. You have
Apa sih
Ascent,
kalian nih
Bind,
giliran
and
gue
Breeze.
ya? Settingan
Benesan.
Sawirio gue penuh, lu pada kagak media
Your band
share.
have a
Giliran gue
set
kagak
and
masukin settingan media share, lu ada media share.
Oh no.
Dah. Bi nggak ada air putih ya? Nonton. Siapa yang drama? Nggak tahu gua anjing.
Band behind.
Band Bind. Map number 3 by default is Ascent.
Holy shit, Ascent, bro.
Alright, good luck, T-Bo.
Well, we've seen these maps already when they played against each other last time, not in the same order. And a Mimi Split is going to come up first, the one that Paper X did
Aku
actually
pasti
manage
butuh
to
ntar.
Yeah, for Split, honestly, that's a map I don't have too many questions about. Both these teams play very same comps. They've both been rocking with the double duels. I think what we
Lotus
should be
lagi,
fixating
Lotus
on this
lagi.
series is Lotus, because
Apa tadi
people
first mapnya?
have struggled to
Split.
figure that map out. We were talking about
First
it
map
earlier.
pistolan, guys.
Last time they played that, double duelist, double controller with no Viper, no Killjoy. They got ripped to
Maybe aku kehilangan
pieces
sesuatu.
by K-Core, and K-Core is excellent at Lotus.
Tapi
But
ya,
I think that
bedanya
map to me is the
scene-nya
pinnacle
India
of where Paper X is
sama
still trying to
regional
find
lain.
themselves.
Oreo softcake, selezat Oreo.
I think that weakness
Cuma
in the
kalau
map
gue
will
berasanya
really
bedanya
be
nih ya.
exploited today.
Absolutely agree with that. I mean, it was a real
Kayak
head scratcher to
daily
see the
activity-nya
way that
beda.
they played that comp as well. It wasn't as
Kayak
if,
contoh nih ya.
we've got the sky, we
Maksudnya,
can front load some of these
kalau
rounds
kita
and be
main di
hyper
ping
aggressive,
60-an,
guarantee that we're in our
playstyle-nya
front,
tuh playstyle
that they
ping
have to come
60.
flourish it in a post-plant
Ngerti nggak?
scenario,
Jadi
but,
kan harusnya ada picker advantage. Kayak
it's a
kalau
bit
misalnya
concerning if
pingnya
they
kecil
don't
kan
chase
lu
it up,
vote
but
angle-nya
the
lebih
question
enak.
then becomes
Kalau
like,
pingnya 60
when
kan lu
they
mesti
go
nge-swing
against
terus
it,
kan.
they now have
Nah
the
itu
time
ngatur
to
mindsetnya
reprep
buat
and
sama
play
yang
West
ntar pas
turn
kita
around
lagi main
very
ping
quickly, but,
5
it
itu
just feels
susah
like such a
ngaturnya
big
gitu loh.
gap between where they were
Jadi kan
versus
kita
KC,
punya habit
where
biasanya
they
kan
need
kalau
to
ping
be
60
to
tuh
make
harus
West
nge-swing
very
gitu kan.
consistent in that map.
Kalau pas lagi main turnamen nge-swingnya itu udah harus dikurangin karena jadi disadvantage gitu.
Karena pingnya
sama.
Oh, maksudnya pas kamu LAN.
Iyalah. Alah kata turni lah sama aja. Turni aja pingnya 5. Nggak ada yang nggak 5, sorry, belasan. Kayak main Indo ke server Singapura. Tapi kalau kita lagi LAN itu punya bener-bener 5.
Karena Mumbai.
Iya, karena Mumbai. Lumayan gitu. Sebenernya kalau mau di compare dijajarin gitu ya, maksudnya kayak pemain apa sama ini sebenernya tipis-tipis bedanya nyali. Bedanya nyali yang beda decision making. Kalau pemain Apak tuh lebih berani ngambil decision making, kalau pemain India tuh lebih lama ngambil decision making.
Hai guys, kalah lower bracket ya dia? Lower bracket kan? Lower bracket kalah lower bracket. Xbox Pepper X nggak ada agent yang cocok mungkin?
Nggak proper. Kurang proper, bukan nggak proper. Kurang proper.
Them, and now they're again playing basically the kings of their region. If they could beat them a second time here in Madrid, make it into the upper finals, guarantee a top 3 spot at their first global tournament, that would be an incredible moment.
Kamu nggak ada foto
I think as well when you think about teams
Udah
in
pasti
their
ada di
first
HP
step
lu.
onto the international stage or players individually, you talk about kind of validations. What does it?
Sosmed
Claiming
pistolan.
an international veteran like PaperX would be the second leg to closing out the grand finals regionally versus them in my eyes.
Yeah, I'm looking at the fan.
Lo neng di ya naik.
Jelek banget dah thumbnailnya gara-gara Ucil dilihat ini cok.
loh.
Sedih gua.
Neng di? Hah? Neng di? Kok tapi tampilannya gak penak nih. Masuk ngene terus gue tampilannya. Itu facecam gede.
Button support.
Jamal ini Jamal kacau. Ki aku ndelokku kudu sing streamer gak iso channel langsung. Kok kena strike gue masamu.
Buat yang mau bet dan disuruh poin, terus ada suruh bet, PepperX or Genji. Watch party bareng siapa hari ini? Nggak pakai headset.
Tapi aku gak seneng kacau.
Kalau mau
Jamal sih main gitu ya.
Sih. Yes, kok apa kacau dhisik ae lho, kok lek.
Saya pilih garansi karena
Wes tampilannya penak.
Yo Jamal sih main ya.
Tampilannya kok aneh. Gak ada iso omong-omongan, Cik. Pas neng Ucil ae kok.
Ucil lah. Dia ya karo cerita-cerita India marai aku malah penasaran.
udah jam 11 di Bali, kamu baru post.
Ini channelmu
Iya, Ucil nonton sampai Sentinel out, guys.
Bentar ya guys, gue lagi ngurusin gaji gue nih soalnya.
Ya aku dulu pun
Kalau LAN misal merek mouse kan beda-beda, itu install
Aku ngerti carane.
apa gimana buat atur DPI.
Gue ndelok
install udah persis kok.
gue ndelok ning DJ ku to tapi tetep enek wajahku. Jadi jibuke liwat OBS.
Kalau game sense bagusan.
Sabar.
Jauh kalau game sense.
Bro,
dadak nobar.
come on.
Iya,
Ada yang
caranya
nanya
kayak
di
gini.
live gua, Severin nggak ada niatan comeback
Nah.
pro player lagi. Selalu kontol.
Gigi sih.
Ya. Close bet pistolan ya, gua minimal.
Bukan dulu raimu aku.
Oh, nggak ada sih. Nah, cakep.
Iya dah. Bingung aku. Dia ini lo kena wadah.
Wah,
Ikuzo. Satu kuping teriak
Tapi
depan.
ya Madrid sih
Habisnya.
tampilannya.
Biar kalian denger gue cok, padahal kayak gini juga kedengeran ya.
Tampilannya aku
Aku mau nonton ini, aku penasaran.
gila. Nice kena ya sip mantap. Tapi 720 le gak apa lah. 720 masa ketok anjir wis to.
Ya kan yang dijanjiin 720, 180 aku kudu langganan.
Ya iya, wen delokmu 720 nomalian.
Guys, kasih tau ya kalau suara speakernya kegedean. Tolong.
Kilo wis apik lo tampilane wes sip. Oke.
Jauhan Zin.
Enggak rodok nang ngisor kok. Lainnya ucul.
Nyawa regu. Regu nyawa regu.
Emang ada vlog paprek?
Ucil ini.
Tapi engko nutupi player nggak jenenge player nang ngisor kene.
Oh iya sih.
Ah ribut lah babi bodo amat. Rodok dhuwur lah gak apa lah. Pokok aja sirahe lah lek ketutupan wis ngene.
Pindah ning kiri. Gue ning bagian kiri.
Aman tuh maksudnya gue masih boleh kencengin suaranya apa enggak sih?
Sok nang kiri, guys.
Kok burak anjing?
Kecil dah. Karena lumayan jauh
Iya
speakernya.
tuh. Iya. Tampilannya burak ya, Mbak.
Ngentot. Ngapain sih dia ada di tim ini anjing?
Wes gak usah wes ndelok langsung ya lek no.
Kotak-kotak anjing.
Kayak kotak anjir wes gak usah wes.
Dia anjir.
Ya langsung ndelok nang ucil tuh.
Jadi gedein lagi, oke.
Tak ndelok ning streammu ya aku.
Pelan jeng.
Sampai 10%.
Gile gak apa-apa.
Ucil suruh nonton ini, Ucil lagi streaming.
Begini, wah, nice, wes sik menang sik.
Coba.
Aku tak ndelok ya Epsonnya aku.
Ucil tak tutupi ya gak apa anjir. Iki wis dadi nggonku iki. Tak pek
Dan
jadi.
nice ya guys ya. Ucil di Indo 2 minggu. Terus balik tar tanggal 30-an ya. Masih aman enak kok. Ya udah, kayak gini aja ya. Soalnya gue rada budak nih. Mau denger step asik kayak pemain aja anjing, mau denger step ngapain tai.
Mulai coy, mulai.
Ini dia, Cok. Lagu kesukaan kita semua, Cok. Emang boleh masuk stage ngobrol gitu Alex sama Dava ya? Laki ya cap, laki cupu cok.
Dek.
Solo ketutup tekstur anjing, gue kira nggak ada solo di belakang cok. Prediksi kalau malam ini 21-21 nggak sih? Kayaknya kalau 2-0 cepet ya kita kelarnya ya.
Gak mending mic-mu banterno, iso wi mic-mu mau banterne.
Bi yang 14.40 tuh belum balas ya?
Aku bingung kok carane.
Udah.
Carane piye ben krungu lho. Suaramu iri ya.
Sorry ya, hari ini streamnya nggak 14.40,
Wis
besok
mentok
dibenerin.
biar.
Soalnya tadi Ucil nggak ngerti caranya.
Mic-mu kudune di-boost volumenya.
Caranya terus karena dia nggak tahu caranya dia baru tanya orang.
Dulu.
Orangnya baru ngomong baru balas. Jadi maaf ya, besok 14.40, oke?
Wes kong.
Jadi hari ini kalian nonton 10.80 dulu.
Wes. Kuwi ngomongmu mau cedekne apa biasa ya mikir aja mau cedekne.
Sorry.
Anjir cedekne pol lek.
Wes.
Biasa jajal mikir. Wes semono.
Laki ya sampai
Tapi gue yo aja bengok-bengok.
ngerti lagi ngentot tadi anjing.
Oke, wes aman ya. Oke, banter iki.
Besok ya. Besok.
Wes, piye mau carane? Mau kapane iki? Aku nggak tako, aku nggonku kan wis banter, aku wis gak perlu banter nih lho.
Walah, kuwi tuh caranya nih DC terus enek input output suara.
Kuwi asalnya gak kebek, gak mau polne.
Asalnya kayak mes pulung-pulung.
Ya mesti. Kok iris men.
Cahaya pakai omen cok, berarti persen pakai race.
Pasti.
Buat viewer Ucil yang sabar ya, Ucil lagi sibuk.
Kayak DC ngono to, open DC to. Beda wong iki kayak beda suara, beda
Satu doang tulis, dua doang tulis.
Sini output ngono lho.
Yo kono kon nyilikne. Kowe pokok mentok kabeh.
Wes iki.
Jadi nggonku barang ya ngono, tak pentokne kabeh. Jadi ngomongku irih ngono. Tapi mlebune banter panggalan.
Kasih tahu gua caranya.
Tekan mic mentok. Tekan DC mentok. Tekan settingan Windows mentok, kabeh mentok sih. Daripada kecilian bingung ya banter nih.
Agentnya sama cok.
Oke, split. Aman. Aku maca race yo. Maca race.
Maca race pakai palu ae.
Iki tapi filternya kok jendu. Tapi lah ngebug cok. Hah? Bug filternya. Jane apik ya nge filter race.
Betnya di channel gue, di channel Ucil nggak ada bet.
Tapi kok keder ngono lho.
1440 kayak kalau layarnya belum.
Walah ngebug kuwi, pas kalau gak ngono.
Paling kacamata.
Monitor jelek juga berasa.
Soalnya gawe nganu.
Pancet anjir.
Soalnya gawe headphone.
Ora
Mana sepi banget ya kayaknya padahal harusnya
kayu.
rame gak sih?
Oh ketoke anu gara-gara low like. Gara-gara low like iki.
Enggak deh. Sibuk banget Ucil kayak. Makanya cok, siapa yang mau nyari dia anjing? Terus datengin ke rumahnya sini.
Jadi streamer watch party coy.
Gratis udah pulang, iya. 1440 ditambah 1080p lebih bagus daripada orang yang 1080p ditambah 1080p karena YouTube limit bitrate, betul. Grand Finals kayak 2-3 hari lagi ya? Iya deh, kayaknya sepi gara-gara nggak ada EMEA tim lagi tau gak sih? Jadi yang nonton ya yang ada aja. Tapi kalau masyarakat juga nggak seramai itu guys, kayak menurut gue biasa aja rame tapi ya udah gitu.
That's the only sort of saving grace for now, but it does mean that you're almost wanting to just both teams play their best so that whoever goes forward is going to be able to match up against America. So I think
Carmine Court ngeselin ya. Babi lah.
Nganu sing enek Benji visi gitu.
Ya bener jago tapi ya ngeselin. Tapi jago.
Mirip sama
tapi kalah.
Ngeselin sih, anjir untung menang.
Anjir, dia satu Korea, satu Thailand.
Dari atas. Ucil sibuk selingkuh, real. Main Free Club juga, maksud, gak tau kak. Karena warga Madrid lebih cinta Real Madrid daripada Valorant. MU gak sih? Gak ada hubungannya ya? Kenapa tiba-tiba MU anjing? Iya, pokoknya 2-3 hari lagi ya, kayaknya 3 hari ya, jadi final ya, gue lupa. Udah.
Pusing anjing. Ribet. Ini apa lagi nih ada? Ini hilang sendiri nggak ntar? Babi emang anjing sekali aja seumur hidup gua aja kayak gini.
Tapi kok nggak hilang-hilangnya? Kayaknya udah dari tadi ya guys.
Ini nggak ini switch up kan?
EMEA diulihnya kabeh gitu be. Paper rack.
EMEA Slayer. Tapi sih ngeri sih Paper Rex sih menangnya. Aku pegelin loh Paper Rex.
Menangnya gak aman soalnya.
Kayak gak iso wena ngono lho mesti kayak.
Menangnya gak iso kok sejago kuwi ngono lho.
Oh, yes kayak iya ya menangnya.
Yes kayak menangku pas kompe anjing.
Katanya udah dibalas lagi ya, emang.
kayak gak ketok lek kuat ngono lho. Iki tim kuat anjir iki. Lek Sentinel kan apik ngono maine.
Iya sih.
Kuat.
Partner sama Mnet jadi diinstal gitu Mnet.
Mainnya rapi, mainnya aimnya wis bener ngono lho, koyo movement-nya wis bener ngono lho.
Jadi wong delok iki koyo
Like dulu guys.
pede ngono wah iki wis fix menang ngono. Lah iki lek Peprek sih mesti
Asik, mulai juga
wah iki
akhirnya.
menang apa ora.
Iya sih.
Lah.
Pacific number 1 versus Pacific number 2.
Ya mulai.
Jogja Maret kayaknya watch party nggak sih?
Detik piro we?
DT begini sih maksudmu.
Yo timernya nang Valorant lho.
128.
Aku 23, 22, 20, 21, 20, 19,
Cepat loh.
17, 16, 15,
16, 15, 14, 13, 12,
Full set semua gua kasih sama
13.
tiket sama switch semuanya gua kasih semua.
Cepet sak detik weh.
tak lambat nih wes.
Udah.
We munio terus.
Kirain apapun yang
2, 1, 0, 59, 58.
Wes.
Pistol run close ya? Lupa cok. Abis ini close guys, abis ini guys.
Menang ngono lho.
Pertama kali gue liat Pepper X nggak nge-push cok flawless pistol runnya anjing. Close bet.
Ya kalau mereka mau menang begini caranya udah. Yang bikin
Oke,
mereka
oke,
kalah
oke,
cuma
oke.
nge-push.
Sudah close bet.
Biasa kan nonton Peprek sampai habis. Biasanya closingnya kira closing ya Peprek iki. Bebik lah.
Problem is throughout this tournament I've said that and then they've won the other map because that's just how they are. They just managed to adapt.
Closing ini pokok nggak ada Alex gebrak meja sih cuy.
Ngamuk sih anjir lah.
Kita lanjutin komen yang baru aja guys ya.
Sombong banget.
Banyak banget sumpah. Palpui gua.
Padahal kamu udah baca dari
Makan kira-kira Cahaya makan berapa nih? Ya ini anjing ini stratnya JNJ yang di zaman bahla anjing.
Monyet.
Oke.
Allah.
Ger.
Nah, itu dari zaman JNJ
Pokok
yang ada
something
skill
karo
dia orang udah pakai strategi gini nih.
monyet sih kudu nyalacun. Karo Dava deh, monyet karo Dava soalnya pas denganannya rada gak nyala. Karo
Pistol
something.
anti-koknya mereka kayak gitu semua.
Oh.
Wes setuju gak karo drawingnya iki Peprek karo Gen nih? Apa wes setuju Peprek karo Amerika?
Cueknya kan.
Gak setuju aja sing
Setuju lah, nyawa gak
Tapi dia
setuju.
dapat akses sampai champion watch party lo bayangin. Padahal ini streamer cuek.
Lek drawing ngene iki malah wis mesti
Gua
next Apri mesti enek anune, mesti enek pasifike.
Oh bener sih.
Ketimbang lek
Sakin kamu something.
gandang petukan langsung.
Punya heal ya, Opu?
Minggu malah lower kabeh minggu iso malahan. Jadi Peprek kalah karo Sentinel, terus Genji kalah karo Lord. Minggu malah Pasifike lower kabeh iso. Lek ngene kan malah wis mesti enek Pasifik so mestian neng Apre.
Bener sih. Tapi kok gak podo ya kok.
Pasti dicek gak sih? Siapa sih main?
Gak lah, betul lah.
Kalau commit mesti.
Oh iya sih bener.
Mau di fake dong. Jangan udah percaya gua grup apa ya
Anjir iki sih kayak finale apa karo finale
Iya.
Amerika anjir.
Iya, Lord Sentinel ya anjir.
Dia harus cari info sekarang.
Genji Pepper ke
Kalau
finale.
kayak gini jadinya kelihatannya kayak gamble.
Anu.
Kan kalau misalnya sekarang nih dia flash emen, trot ya kan? Nih kalau kayak gini kan nih, kalau dia di
Cino panggah ngono-ngono ae.
Mau kayak gini,
Iya sih.
kayak mau bikin presence kalau ada orang gede kan.
Panggah ngono-ngono
Sekarang
ae,
mereka
Ci.
ini harus cari info. Buat confirm nih ke Anga nih gitu loh. Kalau ini jadi jatuhnya kayak gamble.
Ini gamble.
Apa Edward Gaming ini kalahnya be opo sing terakhir iki.
Karo KC.
Planting bom aja mereka nggak bakal sadar.
Lot gak sih sing kebantai wi.
Lot bener.
Kok 13-2, 13-3 ngono lho. Rong map e.
Yo 2-0.
Rong map kebantai kabeh anjir literally. Gak terima menang map tok koyo
Lote pas main karo EDG menang yo guyang-guyung nah jadi koyo yo gak enek susah-susahin lombane.
Pengamat
Gak
itu
serius namanya wajah.
Yes, sekarang guyang-guyung gak seneng ngono lho koyo.
kayak orang udah
Mane kok gak
happy ya.
koyo gak angel lawan
jadinya
DG
kayak si
anjir.
Mavericks yang jadi Tero.
Yes, ke counter ente-entean sih.
Ya kalau sebenarnya yang idealnya mereka udah harus cari info. Kan emang sebenarnya basically kalau lu post plan asalkan positioningnya bener emang nggak bisa retake sebenarnya.
Bener sih.
Susah.
Kalau crossfire bagus sebenarnya susah kok retake-nya. Oh, deket satu doang. Karon ini selalu cepet tau nge-trade temen. Selalu anjing. Karon ini. Enggak tadi fast dive masih 2 kok.
Iklan
Sama ya wallnya ya?
Enggak lah yang satu dari atas.
Udah.
Cuma saya
Iya tapi sama.
Karena iklan ini loh.
wallnya si Aaron
Oh,
tuh
iklan
buat
nggak?
dia main solo
Urai.
by time di B.
Kan delok ning ndi? Delok ning ndi we?
Neng Meyi.
Ning Ucil ndeloke.
Ucil kan. Oh, enek dhewe tuh.
Enek dhewe dadi rong streaming iki. Ucil lho kene iklane.
Ya tak dulu ning Ucil aku jenenge apa Ucil.
Aduh. Satu lawan 3 cok jadi cok. Tadi sisa satu. Tadi masih
Kamu
2.
Subiro ya?
Tadi cari info.
Planting ya.
Mari ge.
Pokok something wae ya.
Bisa 6 juta.
Ya iya something.
Love you mean it. Christian Weres
Something.
10.000.
Something ngepick.
Supucil my bro, host India.
Kasih
Ngepick
tiket
banyu.
gua saya switch ada banyak banget lalu mau pilih lo mau warna-warni gimana banyak banget gua mau pakai.
Warna-warni.
Wes mulai Paperex mulai. Gak goro-goro Genji-ne mainnya suwi. Nah, lek Paperex lek bingung iki kok musuhnya kok suwi men gak nyerang-nyerang.
Ayam mulu. Beli di sana pada.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Wes
1.
bener.
29, 28, 27.
Wes bener.
Apa sih min 10k maksud? Oh iya.
Cause issues in the round, but as said, they've been methodical. Their utility's been good. They instantly had a snake bite that went through to deny him that early.
Ini ngudut rawe poso-poso.
Expected at this point.
Gak
Looks
lanjut.
at things.
Belas.
Even just be going for an early A take. They are
Ada donet.
all set up
Yo
outside.
gak belas sih
Bangsat
kayak
lah, gue gak
sesekali
pernah
tok.
lihat donet anjing.
Aku pisan tok sih, baru wes gak aku.
Udut ning omah aku ya mek ngicipi tok ngono.
Lah yo, aku nang omah gek wi pisan tok, baru wes gak enak ya aku.
Nice banget cok.
Apa aku golek device?
Gak enak ya Mas.
Ah.
Gak enak.
Ya koyo gak sir ngono koyo gak mood gak selera.
Ya cahaya.
Oh,
Goro-goro wareg, goro-goro opo rara. Gak enak ya.
kalau aku sih
Stop
guru-guru
Kill
ning
My Bro
omah yo.
House India. Oh ada yang donet. Stop Kill My Bro House
Dan aku sebenarnya pengen creamy.
India is normal.
Tapi enaknya malah
Wih anjing.
aduh malah kontil.
Anjing.
A third round found for Gen G. They're running away with this early. Yeah, still a close round for what was invested. That was a decent stack up in the early stages from Paper X.
Switch-nya dapat satu set dan semuanya bang, dapat semuanya bro. Semua gua kasih.
I don't really know how they did, but
Ada 3 jenis.
bringing it
Tactile,
down
tactile,
surviving,
sama linear.
keeping that economy a little bit more
Kirain
honest.
tactile,
with
tactile,
it.
God.
You see the danger of how fast this man is with the operator.
Gua
The
kasih
problem
banyak
though
nih,
is he's
soalnya.
not going to be able to have it for this round. They didn't have
Gua
the
kasih
extra
sarungnya juga.
finances and the quick trading again, the fundamentals
Baik
of
kan
Gen G
gua.
Tapi tadi suara Sawerianya ada.
death as well, so he's still 2 away from a blade storm. So we're
Cok,
down to
ngeliat
just that
cok,
rifle.
donet tolol
But as we said,
anjing.
ultis
Apa
were
ya?
coming online.
Maksudnya
We saw the
si
Seekers used by Lakia, finding a lot of information.
didorong,
This time
tapi nggak
around,
tahu
Paper
juga
X
sih.
have theirs, but also
Bi,
a
kamu nonton situ aja,
showstopper
Bi, biar lihat
online.
kalau ada
That's a big weapon to have in the back
Lama.
pocket of Forsaken.
Kamu kan suka nonton
Could
dia
play a
bis.
role later on in the round for Gen G. You can see their spread. This is a full default play. At this
Nah,
point,
kamu
they're
nonton situ
expecting
ya.
Paper X to
Kasih
make
tahu
some
kalau ada donet.
adaptations and to throw out some of that signature early round aggression.
Aku nggak bisa lihat, jauh banget.
They're happy to bunker down,
Betul, mata gue
wait for that
rabun.
push to come through.
Oh ada suaranya. Budok cok.
Genji have a lot of credits built up.
Gue pakai speaker soalnya, Cok. Harus taruh speaker di kupingnya. Anjing kok gitu sih?
Maybe when that's not the start they were looking for. 2 players down
Seorang
immediately.
cahya, seorang Forsaken nembak bisa gitu ya.
Just 5 HP. That's not really going to work too well for them. And the Seekers went towards
Dan
mid, but
masa
also
si
towards
Seekers
the
itu
A
bisa
side. The
turun dulu ke
realization's
bawah
there
anjing kayak orang
eventually.
bangsat.
Mindfreak can win this battle. It could be huge. I don't think they're going to expect him. It's such an obscure position to be in.
No.
Bisa nggak mati, Cok.
Divide though has done well. Brings
Winnable?
back 2 kills. Spike just about making it to the site, and it is going to bait in. Nice work from the side of Munchkin, teaming up with Texture. It leaves this man who did get healed up early in the round. As said, he's been ever so devastating. Showstopper might just be able to clear, shoots it into the Viper's pit, but actually...
Ih, bisa timing semua gitu, Jing.
Teammates just left it.
Bunuh.
Doesn't even mind about
Aduh,
it.
bunyi.
They can realize it, but it doesn't even matter. Loses the fight to his counter raise.
Technical.
For Genji.
Genji are having a field day right now. Like I mentioned, the
berarti
economy was in
Q-nya
their
di
favor. The ults that were there
anjing
from
ya.
PaperX burned up in that round
Berarti abis
to try and
latihan
gain
dokter
some
berarti.
semblance of an advantage. And Divide did incredibly well. In his position, he stayed down in screens, waited for the swing out with the player Munchkin up top, almost sacrificing himself because he's so out in the open. They swung to try and trade him, and Divide had that beautiful off angle to just rip them to shreds. We're seeing elements of that team play there from PaperX. We're seeing individuals win some of the fights, but it's not enough right now. Genji have come locked and loaded with a huge lead to start. I mean, it's doubled the rounds, but it's the economy that's really the problem for me. You've got players 7K, 5K, 5 and above is average for the Genji side right now. PaperX, they're going to be on stingers, weaker weapons, no ultis to fall back on.
Kuronami sih the best sih sebenarnya. Kamu tadi baru beli kan?
Iya.
Enak gak?
Nggak tahu, gue berasanya kenapa ya kalau mungut enak, begitu udah punya tuh biasa aja anjir.
Itu emang suges.
Paker tau gak?
Itu emang suges.
Buat gue sekarang padahal paling enak udah Raksis sama RGX deh udah 2 itu dulu. Oh sama Prelude 3. Kuronami begitu dibeli tuh kayak aneh aja gitu loh, nggak kayak di drop sama orang aja.
Yes, Kuronami.
I think we saw some of the statistics posted earlier is like you compare the 5v4 conversion.
Rame lagi tinggalin Kuronami.
For PaperX it's only like 60 something, but then they have a higher
Kuronami
4v5.
oke coy.
It's not the greatest stat you want to have ever because you'd rather just be winning the rounds outright. But they need some of those heroes to come online because they've been okay, but it's not been enough to take rounds off Genji.
Haven't seen the numbers of clutches from Genji versus PaperX, but PaperX also do very well in those late rounds. Players like Forsaken from so many situations. Now, weaker weapons like we said, close range surprise factor is probably the best way to find value. Mindfreak has at least picked up one, but Karen is making this one look easy. 3 kills already under his belt, 40 HP. And he's tucking in the corner. Looks like he's going to get this one easily with Mindfreak drop. That's his 4th kill of the round. The confidence builder if ever I've seen one. And that's the last thing that PaperX wanted to give to their opponent. Again, not talking about them losing the round. That's expected. It's the amount of players still alive on Genji. They're farming credits by the minute.
Kok ngering ini anjir malian.
3 to go. One hell of a play if he made it. And it ain't gonna happen. Look at that fire.
Memang tahu PaperX gak ngeri. Ngeri terus sih bermain.
Lakiannya kayak aku anjing. Ih, gue benci banget sama nih orang sumpah. Giliran kita dukung dia buat ngelawan dukung Genji buat lawan tim lain, dia cupu ngentot. Tembakannya sebatas apak doang anjing.
Karon.
Laki yang ngentot sih.
Anjing cahaya dijambak mulut cok di B anjir.
Defense has been tested again and again. They failed the test again and again. 5 in a row for Genji, and now ultis are there. Showstopper fired off, and Munye no chance. No smokes for the way back through. No paranoia to play with. Still some flashes on the Divide, but PaperX set up with a man disadvantage on a retake.
Tapi ini sih Yama apa? Call-annya bagus juga sih Denji.
They're not banned in these 4v5s, but Genji are even better in the 5v4s. Opener again. Karen takes down another Forsaken, trying his best, but he's almost dead. It is and well.
Yo, laki ya ngentot, emang anak anjing. Susah kan gini terus kan?
Iklan aja.
Gameplaynya gini terus.
Kalau kayak gini terus, jadi kelihatannya kayak
Premium ya, cepet. Premium.
udah mulai harus belajar main struktur.
Lu kayak iklan loh.
Maksudnya Valorant udah 4 tahun.
Ora enak anjir.
Jadinya kayak
Wah, aku ngerti. Gue gawe Chrome marai.
Iya.
Gue ngerti browser sing terbaik apa? Edge.
Aja ya.
Microsoft Edge terbaik, coy. No cap. Enteng, fiturnya akeh. Iso dark mode.
Kayak laki emang ada personal sih yang korek.
Iso split screen.
Perangnya gitu, Bi.
Genji babi lah.
This is a disaster. Something might be able to save them. He's made big plays before with the blade storm. There's one. And not two. Damage, but no kills.
Ayo, ayo nyet. Oke, nyet. 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 Ayo nyet. Aduh. Aduh, nyet.
Nice try.
Aduh, saya.
Ya, kalau individual tuh jago, kayak keluar satu gitu tuh kayak no chance kalau Peprex tuh mas. Cuma kalau lagi diaduinnya lagi Peprex satu
Tawenang John.
Manskinnya hoki.
Wes mulai.
Close lu bentar lagi mati anjing. Bangsat, bacot banget. Ih, gemes gua.
And I can see why he's fragging out like that. But
Apa
again,
ya yang salah dari sistemnya si Peprex ya?
7-2. Genji finding next to no struggles. Close opportunity for Paper X.
Kayak mereka udah harus stop main di top point dong nggak sih? Coba tahan di side aja gitu sekali aja. Bener-bener begitu habis bunuh something atau bunuh orang B-nya, side langsung bolong udah.
Texture's got confidence for days. He sees an eco and he's diving down into vents after them.
The thing is they've got so much control towards mid that they have to just be wrapping out from another position. But look how passive the players are. They know that there's going to be weaker weaponry, so they're just not giving them any of the close range fights. Karen up from above, there's not really an easy way to kill him.
Padahal awalnya pengen
Somehow Manu got past all the defenses. Even still though, this
Berapa lawan berapa sih? 2 lawan.
Bisa menang kan?
still
Makanya
available.
ini
They've
sniper
been
stinger
taking
satu
these sites so
seri.
quickly that they've had no problems just having late utility. Wow, the time almost looks like it's gone trying to bait some space.
Teratur
but it's
banget
all
tau nggak
too
sih?
easy
Janjinya
for
mainnya bagus
Genji.
sih
Another
sebenarnya.
3-man player surviving.
Cara Victor main kompak kayak gini gimana? Kalau ya
So
maksudnya
this is the pay, this is
dari tadi kalau gue bilang permasalahannya cuma misalnya kayak mereka 5 man B nih ya kan, begitu cahayanya
Aku
mati
pengen ngomong terus tapi ngomong apa ya
cahayanya
nah.
mati pengen diaduin individual play
Ngomong.
itu jadi kalah.
Ya maksud streamer menengai.
Begitu somethingnya mati site-nya kosong, dia orang nggak pernah main box ini jadi nggak pernah ada yang
Angel ya
angle-angle yang
jadi streamer ya kudu ngomong terus ya.
ya mereka tuh
Opo kayak koyo nice ngono kayak wane kok gak iso anjir. Oke, nice.
Anu. Komen karo apa? Gameplay Paper komen.
perang di luar sana.
Oke, nice.
Lagi main lah. Bagi something ngepick ini, ayo something. Nah, gue kudu ngono anjir. Ayo something, ayo deh. Ayo ngono
Not
ayo.
even close guys, not even close.
Ayo.
Gue party mek meneng ae wae
Conditioning
nonton.
ya kan
Nonton
orang ini
anjir.
mereka tadi barusan perang mid. Kalau si Genji-nya pintar harusnya Genji-nya ke mid lagi.
Ngapain?
Karena pasti nggak mungkin diperangin lagi midnya.
Oh.
Anjing itu bener-bener roketnya di badan dia loh.
Iya.
Roket suhu.
Harusnya secara logik
Sebagai
harusnya Genji-nya
gamer
ke mid lagi
Jawa
midnya.
berarti gue kudu
Cuma kata Peprex,
Jawa.
fuck, they don't care. We play
Jawa
fucking mid
Jawa
again.
Tapi dia nggak komit sih.
Ya kalau Genji-nya kan aku bilang kalau
Hancur.
Kayaknya kudu ini gak oleh kayak oh shit man, gak oleh
Oh shit man kali.
Kudune tempel.
Segera nggak sih udah?
Tapi kabupaten sih. Kabupaten nih.
Paper X tried a mid push, got denied. Now it seems like they're caught one foot in the grave. They don't know whether to continue on that aggression or
Mainnya harus
reset
nunggu di side enggak
the later
sih?
play. And Genji have not made a decision. With a
Wis
minute
84 ya wis.
Ini mau ngocor nih.
Wis streamer Jawa tapi oh shit man.
Oh shit man.
Salah ini.
Oh shit man Alaiwa.
Alaiwa. Alaiwa aneh anjing.
Oh 2 berarti.
Sing wis streamer Thailand kok. Kowe komsmu koms Thailand.
Gila 2.
Iya.
Iya.
Peek out from something.
Dia lihat itu.
I think Meteor's seen him, but it won't matter too much for now.
Yeah.
It's gonna activate the dash. Something goes peeking, but now I'm just looking at that timer.
Lu sorry lo mainnya Genji sana tuh.
Cok.
We'll be able to go down.
Menit
This almost has
24
to be a
orang
complete
plan
retake.
aja.
Belum.
Bisa lihat shot dari begitu.
Der. Nah.
An opportunity indeed with that spike down. 15 seconds left.
Terus
It's time for Genji to
nggak mungkin menang dong round ini Genji harusnya.
Oke. Wis aman.
Oh, paper
Cakep.
Aman.
or second bro.
Gila, kudunya sing attacker paper rek.
1 Bi, bukan 2.
Iya sih.
Tanpa babi bu.
Kita lihat saja teman-teman.
Combo 4 second something. Wah, bikin
Bumbu.
4 secondnya Satchel, somethingnya ngedes. Bah,
Ya ini lo bisa wah.
Monyetnya lari-lari mati.
Supaya mau dia menang, mau dia kalah, dia mau ketemu Sentinel atau ketemu lawan
Tele-tele,
nembaknya nggak kayak
flashing
gitu
ada.
anjing, gue hujat anjing, sampai
3, 2, 1, flash.
dia ngomong lagi sekarang.
김종민이라고 합니다.
김종민.
무엇보다 플레이오프에 진출하게 돼서 행복한 것 같습니다. 일단 첫 스타트가 되게 힘들었었고
Bi lagi ngulet.
오늘 또한 첫
Nggak boleh
경기
ya?
자체는 되게 힘들었는데 그거를 잘 극복해
Chatmu lo kayak ono nganu chat jam.
플레이오프에
Iya.
진출이
Kemarin nembak badan aja nggak
Iya,
kena
emang
cok hari ini.
너무
gratis anjir.
Terus sih.
경기도 이제 잘 준비해.
Bayar gocak. Kui kan di endorse anu.
Urusan lo kena.
Ya yo kan bisa kan di endorse ketoke lo.
Endorse apa Ji?
Yang di highlight bukan laki ya tapi.
Ah, kowe ra ngikuti. Jenenge travel chat.
Dia highlight jarang-jarang.
Orang sana chat jam kok.
Travel dot kuwi udah mau nggak extension gawe yus koyo semacam streamlab ngono-ngono kuwi lho. Dadi koyo gawe nah kuwi jenenge travel.vip ya.
Genji form paling
Memang iso nyajal yo. Alah ora enek sing ngechat lho babi lah.
Tapi kayaknya katanya diganti Basil lebih jago sih.
Ngecat chat jam toh.
nggak tahu juga kan harus chemistry ya sama
Iya sih.
저희가 이제 잘하는 모습을 보여드릴 수 있도록 할 거거든요. 진짜 항상 응원과 격려해 주시는 팬분들께 너무 감사하고 팬분들
pokoknya tim kalau ada yang diganti satu misalnya ini lagi jago nih terus diganti satu gitu ya either tambah jago atau lebih cupu aja udah.
Well, it was third time lucky for Genji last time facing off against
Kalau
Paper
tekstur
X.
memang jago.
Terbakar terlalu indah dari sebuah kata dunia
Paper X, their attack side is about to be put to the test, and the big thing to write home about last time was something diving into sites. The thing is, he had a Yoru causing a lot of chaos for him. Now it's a little bit more conventional, but that's never the name of the game with Paper X. In he goes. Something's
paper rack masih paper rack. Oke, kiri.
Anjir.
Kiro mati anjing. Oke, nice.
Chill.
Tarkam anjing.
Wah. Anjir.
Aaron. It's okay
Gak
bro, I
lihat.
feel you bro.
Gak lihat.
Yesterday when I was playing ranked ya. Oh,
Even still, though, it is the pistol round for Paper X, and that is the thing.
Amanaja.
Even with this compositional change, the thing that it adds is, firstly, you're going to have that paranoia available for Munya to sort of set them up in, as we saw at the beginning of that round. But also, it just almost, we're going to continuously see the switch up of who's going in first. So you're going to have Forsaken, sometimes taking space for something, maybe if he has that operator in hand, and something in that round taking space for Forsaken. They are a deadly duo, whether the Yoru is
Kalem.
Aaron versi kebanyakan duit.
Oh.
Nice shot by Meteor. Opportunity for more.
Wah,
He's landed
anjing.
that shot as well. Forsaken's very low, a big help to any teammates that end up taking that fight.
Gokil.
We may talk about the outlaw, but this man's making it work with the Marshall, the cheaper weapon. Okay, an opportunity if they had have spotted the player in the corner. Monyet though able to deliver.
Oke.
Anjir, ngarep pas.
Anjir. Kocak lah.
Santai.
Oke.
Wes. Aman nih.
Jalan sekarang bareng ya.
Ayo, masuk.
Sabar. Nggak mau blunder.
Ya kalau info saya lah kayak mlebu set aja.
Iya sih, gue penasaran lihat Alex sih gimana reaksinya.
Kalau aku kompe sih langsung maju sih. Langsung los anjing. Kalau main kayak
Ngenteni coy karone kan.
iya sih. Video main kayak utak karo main kayak otot gitu. Kirain budok kan ini tai.
Oke, ambil.
Possible sih.
Karone GG sih.
Dia di pot gak sih?
Ki Mako lho, Mako iki.
Iya, di pot.
Wah iki wes, wah.
Oke.
Wah.
Coba tik sih. Kok iso langsung roaming kono ya anjir. Swing lu anjir.
Bagus sekali Cahya, saya suka.
Gila
Oke.
sih.
Cuk.
And another Marshall shot from a guy pushing a smoke close range using it like a shotgun. That's not going to feel great. And the other player died to a snake bite. So few kind of random engagements
Aduh, main freak.
Well, rocking the boat a little bit for Paper X. We'll see how they recover.
Lebih itu manajer kamu.
Halo Amir.
Even just a bit of damage in this round and he'll have something for the next.
Yeah.
Now this purchase from Paper
Halo Amir.
Players now fairly low on cash. You've got Forsaken and Mind Freak.
Iya Bi, kayaknya gara-gara di Madrid kurang gogo.
In a little bit of trouble. Forsaken though, he's just gone walkabouts. He's sprinting after Lakia, but he isn't going to be able to land the shot. At least for now, it's only going to be the control that's lost for Genji.
Ini kalau orang ini menang, Peppers masih bisa nih.
Der.
Lihat lagi ya.
Kenapa mereka tahu ya yang mau Peppers lakuin ya? Kayak one step ahead tau gak sih?
Ngecit gak sih?
Enggak ngecit. Udah kayak bener-bener kayak baca buku.
The coffin for Paper Rex tagged up a little on a ranged fight, and what an adjustment from Munchkin. Clinical. As now there's only two attackers standing.
Headshot
Itu supposed to be Munchkinnya nggak akan sadar anjing harusnya.
Divide through the screen as well, so he's going to be half HP entering the site. They don't even know the Munchkin's there. A perfect reposition. This might be a flawless return to form as Device the only man left standing. 1v5 scenario.
Gak apa-apa ya Ron, udah bagus ya.
Can he do any semblance of damage? As said, they invested some extra credits into this round, so the next round's not exactly going to be pretty. Normally talk about saving, but I think actually holding onto a gun here would have more value, and he's just been seen and knowing exactly where he is now. I imagine there's going to be pressure placed onto this man. Blast packs could be thrown in, but it's just going to be the entirety of the squad looking to just jump down upon him within those last few seconds. The bar is not even needed. First one.
Nice try.
Parah.
5 players alive, you know. It's a little scary because it feels like
25, 24. Gong deng.
Genji haven't had a problem when it comes to economy. And I think for this 6 to 9
kayak ada aja gitu loh bacanya. Tahu gitu loh kalau bakalan di double drop di Venti-nya.
Kok dia nggak expect orang mid-nya nge-clearin ke Venti gitu loh?
3, 2, 1. 39, 38, 37, 36, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Der, alah ngono ra mati lho.
Cakep.
Lagi sih, kata gue pick lagi sih.
Ada-ada aja.
Reflex nih koncennya emang di orang depan anjir. Dia di doang anjing. Kalau depannya masuknya lagi begitu serempak begitu utilnya. Not even close tuh ya Munchkin ya. Not even close.
Bengong Jing.
Gak emang nyawang CT coy.
Cakep, main freak. Itu dia Cok. Itu confidence diri, boost diri lu sendiri Ron. Itu dia Ron. That's it, bro.
You know, we gave the same caveat coming into the last half, and then Genji ran away with it. But here, a challenge early on, and more importantly,
Sport Ali.
Alhamdulillah.
you have a couple of rifles, and what ends up winning it is a stinger diving on the site, 2 kills out of a sheriff.
Garuk terus ya palanya Solo.
Didn't get much better than that. It was even a classic jumping around the corner to find one of those opening duels in elbow.
Sekarang
It's
senjata
also
apa?
now, you talk about, it's 8 rounds in a row that were lost, an 8-2 scoreline. The difference is now just 2. That's how close PaperX have managed to bring this. Going onto their favored side, the B side.
For second something, maju.
Half the team still waiting.
Ah.
Actually,
Nggak dicek Cok.
Woi, Karon.
Nggak dicek Cok.
Brilliant from Caron.
Aduh. Bro Karon nih. Happy lah Karon.
Sometimes you just got to throw out those curveballs. You're focused on so many different things. You don't think the lunatic's going to be up top, but
Ya di TP sih, cuma
and clearly
nggak
one that
dicek ke
wasn't
situ.
expected on the other side. And again, we fall back into economy discussion around this squad. They've been sitting pretty. They've been looking fantastic. They were able to obviously rebuy in this round because of the damage done early
Eksturnya
on.
bunuh di mana ya?
Di set. Bunuh for second kan tadi.
A timeout called by PaperX as they can now feel that it's getting very late.
Paranoia di
We're at a
sini.
stage where if Gen G picks up one more, they'll be knocking.
Tapi Genji sama Derek sekarang jagoan Derek jauh anjing. Jagoan Genji jauh Cok.
I think that double kill from Munchkin, that tripled his kills.
Chill.
I said Munchkin, sorry, I meant Mindfreak.
Yeah.
Udah butuh temen sih
Munchkin's
boleh
been
sih.
doing well.
Yeah, Munchkin's going for his
Lex tahun depan boleh lah Lex, ayo bareng Lex.
Yeah, no, Mindfreak's definitely had a quiet performance. I also think something though.
Real.
I talked about the duelist in this matchup. Other than, I'd say even Forsaken, they've actually all been a little bit underwhelming. It's been other players stepping up in this matchup, and I think that's really what we're seeing at the moment. Is
PaperX neng VLR balik neng Singapura gitu ya.
Iya anjir, aku ya pas kayak ngecek kok. Pas Pasifiknya lo Indo.
Iya Diki.
Mas Aiko sama Pot
Tenanan po.
Nggak tahu ya bedanya apa.
Kadung seneng ya.
Kadung seneng. Kadung wah ada Indonesia coy. Anjir di Singapura nggak terima.
Klip adik-adik boleh sih. Kalau kamu ya tahun depan beneran jadi analis PaperX. Meja kalian tuh hancur sih. Real.
Ya, tapi kan nyapu kayak kok Indonesia barangnya.
Gue bangun ada kali 5 kali gara-gara Ucil main Valorant gebuk meja anjing.
Kan malah kecil.
Ganti Singapura nih.
Kan malah kecil ya gini malian.
Oh iya.
Pas kalah ya fix. Kalah.
Nih split PaperX kuat kok ya Joni.
Gak iki marai podo Pasifike, dadi malah paham.
Sabar, pelan, kalem.
Tawan sih.
You might have her trail, but well, it's a little more difficult to deal with her cleanly. Mindfreak, the last man standing, 1v3, and Munchkin's already spotted him. He's a known quantity with a flank underway. Munchkin just needs to buy some time to back off and let his teammates take it. He gets this kill. He's got himself a Viper's Pit to play with. Or if he dies, I suppose.
That's the thing. He's
Ternyata
literally just playing with him because he
Der.
knows that flank is coming. I really love it. It was brought up by Lack here in the halftime interview that he believes that playing with someone like Munchkin has brought a lot of depth to his own playstyle, and you can just see the intelligence even in this round. He literally.
Sumpah Cok, kalau misalnya apaan tuh anjing kayak gitu bunuhnya.
Itu apaan tuh?
Gue yakin dia lihat aja kagak anjing. Cuma kelihatan outline dikit doang kayaknya.
Gemuk.
But I feel like Forsaken has been one of the sort of glimmers of hope. You're almost going, he has to get something.
Marah
Otherwise, it's just now a push without him going into the site, and it didn't work with him.
You know, the thing is for PaperX right now, at an eye
Ya
test,
dia
you might think
kayak
it's not
tahu
doom
gitu
and
loh
gloom.
si
11
Paper
to 7,
mau ngapain.
4-round gap, it's not that bad. It's a chance for them to fight back, albeit here with weaker weapons, but they've looked good there. The problem is, they've won 4 of those 7 rounds off the pistol.
Wis kalah. Wis.
Early half makes this look like a much closer game than it is, but Genji have been
Nanti mau
dominating
itu
in
Kayak gak menaik gak enak play di gelas loh.
Mampus. Paling sakit hati tuh di dash sama Jetman kayak gitu tuh. Santai lihat. Santai, bisa di heal sama Davai kak.
Nggak ada heal. Oh, ada.
Anjir.
Gila.
Bisa dikit anjing tadi.
Panas. Sakit kepala gua. Mampus.
Kurang seru iki match e. Sing karo KC ndek iki lho seru.
32 kali 2 cok
Seru
yang
poli.
Karo TH bareng yo.
TH ya seru ya.
Selamat atas ketidakcairan kalian guys. Tapi masih 7-12, masih mungkin.
Sing karo TH ini full taunting itu babi lah. Keselin sih.
Full bengok terus aja. Di sini mek wong iyor aja.
Iya kan?
Pas TH monyetnya dibunga-bungoin, terus pas KC
Mampus.
monyetnya mekan.
Menyala.
Mekan. Kok mekan ngomong? Ya kan streamer Jawa. Oke. Wah, ini baiting tuh, Ci.
I'm here if you need me. Guys, so gitu Ji.
Top 12-8 wis apa sih menurutku. Anjir something nembak ngono sih.
Dak opo tuh yang mau ting.
Cakep.
Taktikal ini harusnya nih Genji nih.
Something menurutku wis kayak apa ya? Wis kayak erane tank Rusia mana gak sih kan?
Biar kan seru loh pergerakannya something cowok penjir.
Saya itu perang menyala.
Kayak senengannya nggak sorti ada. Maju, mau bet mau sit pokok munyer pokok mau sih.
Iya sih.
Lagian kalau A-nya nggak 3, Karona jaga setnya kayak kontol.
Kok dia ngedes no kayak Malik loh. Terus kemarin ngetoknya sorti.
Ya, nipik.
Yes.
Kurang bergairah sih.
Kawan dong.
Matching.
Aduh.
Yugi ning tengah dalan ini. Aduh.
Iya masih jiggle Heaven B, yang satu masih jiggle B anjing. Tapi udah gak ada util.
Ulti Viper masa aku kok kayak low grafik dong. Ini cara di realistis nenekno iso gitu ya.
Iya sih, kayak mek datar ngono. Kayak lo grafik nih gone apa ya
Satu-satunya kalah perang semua udah GG udah.
Ilustrator sih.
Polos nih, hijau polos, gak kayak beluk, gak kayak opo, gak kayak cairan.
Iya sih.
Kenapa sih masih kayak gini ya, bingung lah.
Wes kalah.
Udah. Kelar tuh PaperX.
GG bro.
Jago.
Aron apa ganti klaser emang ya?
Jago.
Bejir. Gue mau ketawa dulu.
It's even more impressive considering Munyet on PaperX, a player that we've highlighted
again
and
welcome back to Pinky guys.
Talking point not just from the desk, but even from the team themselves when they were being interviewed. And he comes out fragging. The calls were good. We had some good fake plays, but at the end of the day, this was a Genji map. 13-8 doesn't sell it. This was convincing. And now they move on to their pick of Lotus after this.
Balik lagi ke Flashstar. Ya PaperX don't care anjing. Dia orang pasti main begini terus. Cuma maksudnya kayak kalau menurut gua nih, kayaknya boleh coba apa ya, lebih rapi dikit lah.
Hey guys, it's
Ya
Jimmy
ini
Lin.
jadinya
In this series, I'm gonna walk you
PPX tuh
through
rely
attack
banget sama
style.
individual
Watch out
step
for
up
the stairs,
semuanya.
clear this angle. You're gonna be able to fight
Kalau
this.
mereka lagi semuanya lagi hitting aim shot mah udah, lalu jangan ngarep dah cok menang lawan mereka anjing. Udah nggak mungkin menang 100%.
Mampus, poin aku dari 60, bet janji jadi 200.
Oh iya.
Kecilin dulu deh. Iya.
Bentar guys, gua nyebat guys.
Boleh. Aku mau bet. Guys, udah saatnya kalian berpindah hati sih kata gue dalam segi betting ini ya. Gue bet janji gue tetap dukung PPX, cuma gimana ya? Saatnya kalian berpindah hati. Kita bet kita bet lagi ya. Gue 500 plus 1.500an cok. Emang iya? Sumpah yang bet janji kaya cok poinnya. Welcome to membership ya. Thank you for join membership. Berapa menit? Aku mau nyebat. Aku mau duduk di kursi ini. Aku capek. Duduk di kursi meja makan. Ya. Sekarang aja. Oke. Aduh, bet dulu sih kata gua di channel gua ya, manis. Pakai Terea Purple Wave. Nggak tahu kayak bet janji deh. Kayak gue bet janji sih. Satu kom tuh apa maksudnya? Lotus PPX bapuk. Emang iya Toti? Ih, gue gak kenal dah sama viewer di ini cok.
Cheating shot tapi ada
Masuk
satu
top 10
kom
langsung. Emang
tetap
iya cok?
kalah.
Mana coba lihat. Mana bukan Indra? Anjing, bukan Indra, langsung nomor 9 anjing. 4.000 poinnya. Wah, sumpah. Lu bener sih cok, PP Cole sih kata gue. Lebih ke PP Cole sih. Kayaknya masih 21 sih, kayaknya map 2 PPX sih. EG kok maksudnya main dulu pas lawan EG di champion PPX ya? Dulu waktu lawan ini di champion yang jago si PPX, yang jago si Kom ya? Real PP Cole, bener sih, real sih, kata gue sih. Duh, baterai iPad gue udah mau habis lagi, baca komen di mana gue jir. Ah, fuck, kata gue teh. Guys, jangan lupa di like dulu bot of live ya. Live Uci, live gua, silakan di like dulu. Uci lagi ngerokok, abis ini kita mau potong kue dulu karena nyokapnya hari ini ulang tahun. Bentar ya. Tuh kan baterai iPad gua habis cok. Kayak mana ya? Jik, bau. Map 3 Essen ya? Sumpah kalau nggak map 3 nggak seru sih. Mapnya seru cok. Essen cok, PPX. Komnya bikin pusing dulu, ngebanci di mana dia bisa sendiri terus muter-muter map. Sofa main emang kayak gitu cok. Lu kalau lihat sofa main Valo ya, mereka tuh selalu gedein kan. Mereka tuh selalu muter-muter map, nyari celah, terus kayak apa ya? Selalu cari map, selalu cari celah gitu buat nge-lurk gitu, timingnya tuh selalu dapet gitu anjir. Si para sofa man ini. Pasbet pistoran ya teman-teman teman-teman viewer di streamku. Loud Sentinel. Dia sofa Viper kadang. Iya kan? Feeling kok PPX menang ya? Bagus kalau lu punya feeling kayak gitu. Lu emang harus percaya dengan feeling itu. Gently translator. PPX kah? Guys, kalian udah nonton Queen of Tears belum sih? Bagus gak? Gue kemarin baru kelar nonton Doctor Slump kan. Seru banget anjir. Gue senyum-senyum terus panjang nonton. Cowoknya ganteng banget.
많이 공격적인 팀이다 보니까 피지컬을
tapi biar menang
게임을
lu
많이
bisa
하는데
real
저희 또한 피지컬이
real kata gue mah.
생각을 하고 있거든요. 그래서 저희도
Jangan sampai telat bet ya, close bet Pistoran.
저희도 공격적으로 하자는
Queen of Tears
식으로
lucu.
많이
Emang iya?
얘기를 많이 하고
Queen of
있고요.
Tears katanya bagus banget.
되는 것 같아요. 네, 저희가 피지컬이
Cantik
좀더
banget,
좋은 것
Cok.
같아요,
Siapa?
지금.
Ini translatornya selalu jadi translator gak sih?
Infamous for their W gaming.
Bad Genji
But
guys.
I feel like Genji
Jangan
players
guys.
can match up to their firepower as well. And I feel like we're
Konsumsi
shooting more
soal
heads to it
playernya.
today.
Iya, dulu dia nonton.
So we just came into this matchup
Karena
with the mindset
siapa
of, you know
Karena
what, fight aggressive teams with aggressive
bagus
attitude.
top 3 dunia
You know,
itu.
don't be
Apa
afraid
sih
to
top 3 dunia, Cok?
take those fights. Don't give
Gede
them too
gini
much
watchnya
respect.
nggak seru ya? Tadi kali 2 Cok, tadi 3-2 Pepperex 16
Yeah, it's looking really
Genji.
good for Genji. So thank you very much. Let's see if they can close this out.
It's not just a good
Bagus
day,
nih.
they've had a great tournament so far.
Oh, Queen of Tears. Tapi males gak sih nonton film yang kayak seminggu kemudian baru keluar lagi gitu, Cok? Tapi gue suka sama si ceweknya yang gue tuh dulu siapa sih nama ceweknya gue lupa deh. Dulu dia main di Descendant of the Sun kan. Terus gue tuh emang pengen nonton yang film dia sendiri, tapi gue nggak suka Fight for My Way. Nggak tahu suka aja. Lu tau nggak kemarin otak gue hampir tercuci karena diri gue sendiri sedang mencari anime. Gue lagi cari anime kan, lagi kayak ada rekomendasi TikTok gitu kan yang cari anime. Gue hampir banget otak gue tercuci nonton One Piece, Cok. Gue sampai kayak gue liat kan Netflix kan, One Piece kan ada di Netflix ya, gue liat kan, nonton nggak ya? Aduh, gue baca, liat episode, nonton nggak ya? Nggak, gue nggak nonton. Ternyata otak gue nggak semudah itu tercucinya, Cok. Sekarang ngentot sih orang ini. Tidak semudah itu ya guys ya untuk membuka One Piece dan saya tonton ya. Indra curang pakai ilmu Pepe Cole. Kata gue lu nonton sih, lu ganti Pepe Cole sih. Bahaya, Cok, One Piece. Gue nggak mau, Cok, gue nggak mau One Piece paling bagus, nggak mau. Gue pernah nonton One Piece, tapi gue cuma nonton aja gitu, gue nggak tahu itu apa, gue tonton aja, terus gue berhenti karena itu apaan nih anjing gitu. Goblok banget deh sahabat. Emang kenapa? Pokoknya kalau mau ngecek ke bet apa enggak, tanda suruh my bet. Kalau misalnya nggak ke bet, stream labs botnya nggak bales lu.
I mean, he was looking pretty deadly at the start of this map here. Again, super aggressive, almost like in the pistol round.
Tai, cahaya gede banget, Cok, ininya. Guys, nih mau yang mau scan M-Lab tuh. Lagu kalian M-Lab sih, daripada bosan. Untung Webpress bet janji pakai duit, Cok, bet janji pakai duit, Cok. Si Wilson nonton, sekarang di Wilson udah jam berapa, Cok? Udah jam 1 anjing. Dia jalan-jalan doang kan seharian di Jepang, gimana dia nggak ketiduran? Tau gak sih guys, kalau lu nonton watch party, kalau lu nggak watch party, gue kalau nonton tuh juga suka tiduran. Kalau watch party kan lu streaming. Mospet ucil Zoe apa namanya? Nggak tahu. Yang ini pokoknya mospetnya. Ini mospet ucil. Zoe. Zoe, dah pokoknya dah lu cari aja Zoe Red Mospet tuh ya, inilah pokoknya nih Mospet dia. Ini yang kemarin aja juga ini Mospet ucil. Karena ini PC ucil guys, bukan PC gue. Jangan lupa di like dulu. Tadi siang Copper Wilson rodanya lepas Mei, sumpah kasihan. Di channel Ucil nggak ada bet, bestie, stop tanda seru points. Memang Mei ngaruh itu main M-Lab. Gue enggak sih, gue Kovac sih. Tapi katanya sih ngaruh ya main M-Lab. Temen-temen gue beberapa ada yang makin jago kok main pakai M-Lab. Nanti kalau Ucil tanya aja. Zoe GSR harusnya. Iya deh, kayak Zoe GSR merah deh. Prospect Pistoron udah mau mulai. Kusut gitu muka Alex real. Baby. Udah mulai loh. Udah mulai loh. Dia mandi ya? Ya udah habisin aja.
Per second ini fleksibel pol loh wong gue.
Satu map. Sih. Kamu jangan bisa baca komen.
Anjir.
Alone on his utility and opening up opportunities for PaperX in the mid round was absolutely
Nipu.com.
It was absent last time with the Astrocom, so really going to be scrutinized.
Marang,
Marang ya. Makanya kontraknya sampai suwi ya.
Set awal operator tentu anjing.
Zoe GSRS.
Marang iki lek cara for second diculne ya wes wi. Ning dia mlebu sih wi. Kayak neng Eropa iso, neng Amerika iso.
Ini Zoe GSRS apa namanya ya? Rogue.
Sembarangnya iso loh. Jadi manut ngono wes. Kowe nggawe apa wes sembarang. Aku tak carry ya. Kayak smoker. Smoker lo ora tahu. Emang smoker tahu?
Smoker DE Harbor.
Iyo, mainnya Harbor deh.
Mampus. Anjing.
Mampus.
Itu di right click gak sih?
Kecilin suaranya deh kayaknya.
But the rest are rotating into the right spot. The read is good from the side of Gen G as they move to the A site. Here comes PaperX diving a little quicker than expected, but there's the return. They're not expecting this many players to be on that defensive side already. After down, and they're winning the fights, leaving Devi all alone. The 1v2, good damage done, and the follow-up.
Anjir.
Aduh, sakit banget.
To a knife fight. 3 kills already. This has been sensational.
Sayang banget.
He's like, you know, I'm not gonna be the coward. I'm not gonna go and reload. Take you in the 1v1.
Close bed guys. Bye.
PaperX, that was again. We talk about
Dia bunuh orang gratis gitu 2 biji anjing karena.
Iya nek mbane.
As they get into the site, they get the initial opener and they get an entry, and then they don't convert the round. It's just.
Lagi secaya mau ngapain kalau tunggu senjata?
You always have to
Reload
look at PaperX and go. These are moments that you expect them to be able to convert. Not the start they were looking for. And again, we're going to see the same
Things to takes time.
Looking to garner extra control. And PaperX, they're going straight into the site.
Oh yeah, look, they're willing to dive. You can tell that as soon as Munyet picks up this agent. Well, he very nearly died to the turret. A good start, but Spike should at least be plantable. No nade left online for Gen Z. Nothing to really force these players out of the corner. With that sees, it's keeping them in position. It's only deducted about 10 HP or so because he was so low.
Gila ini mereka kalau bisa menang round ini bener-bener juara 1, cok.
Juara coy.
Have the numbers to play with on a lot of the fights they're going to take. Decent damage on the shot. Follow-up.
Anjir.
Nice try.
For Gen G. 2 players lost, not the end of the world.
Wait.
Could have been much worse. Interestingly, yeah, something buys shields into that round. So maybe hoping that they could get a kill, he can steal a gun away, but doesn't come to fruition. Texture as well, one off a showstopper going into round number 3. So especially on this map, it definitely is a little bit more difficult for challenge for those.
Karon emang selalu jadi main karakter, bro.
A bit more of an aid push, an opportunity to find something there.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Just proving my point, isn't he? You won't expect this off rip if you're Gen G, and a little bit of danger for Texture. That crosshair's lined up on his head, and it's done some damage, some serious damage by the looks of it. Down to 77. Texture's tagged. Lucky has dropped.
Lucky itu mampus.
Continue on with the spam.
Ini bagus nih one way ini. Yang dilempar si Karon buat di rubble nih bagus nih. Buat eliminate angle orang rubble sebenarnya.
They're in a pretty good position. The close range spot by Karen shouldn't be left unchecked. There's still a flash on Devi. Expect that to pop as they move forward. No, in fact, it's just a double swing.
Aduh, nembaknya udah bagus tuh.
Exactly. Clean trade.
Sabar, kalem. Mati ini udah pasti meteorannya kalau ngepick.
Mampus.
I think a little bit
good job.
Predictable on when he'd make his move. Munchkin on the other side of the map, and the thing is, he could just hold this through to the next round. I don't expect him to. When there's an opportunity to have an upgrade.
Kayak gini anjir. High risk, high reward mainnya tau gak? Makanya dia bilang Setiap tim tuh punya
Waduh.
playstyle masing-masing. Nah, cuma yang kayak gini-gini harus dikurang-kurangin nih.
Terus sih nge-push
Sayang
anjir.
maksudnya, kayak
Something.
bisa save senjatanya gitu loh. Baru ini kalau udah kayak gini baru nih, ya kan? Padahal kan harusnya kayak bisa dari awal gitu loh.
Astagfirullah. Wah, ngamuk sih Alek.
The time is so desperately low and he doesn't know where Defy is. The element
Ini
of
sayang
surprise.
aja gitu loh jadinya,
Jadi
harusnya dari 4 lawan 1 ya kan, jadi 1 gitu. Sekarang semua senjata hilang. Saya sayang. Itunya aja sih harus menurut gue dari Perpers bisa kontrol itu udah harus debat aja.
Rudy gong.
Masalahnya individual mekaniknya tuh terlalu di atas rata-rata ini.
Weh.
Marah aja.
Ngamuk ya.
Itu susah juga tau gak sih kadang ngasih taunya. Masalahnya itu playstyle mereka anjing udah melekat di darah tau gak.
Alex auto ngamuk. Gimana mereka di full armor ya?
Confidence banget coklat ngambilnya. Build up ekonominya Perpers itu susah banget ini.
Astagfirullah, bentar. Alah, apa? Babi lah. Timing mencolot.
Gitu, Cok.
Mati maunya sih.
Gar. Alah.
Padahal kena das loh Bang.
Aduh timingnya.
Kenapa dilepas sih?
It's going from bad to worse for PaperX. They need to find a miracle through these spams. At least been able to get one, but they don't know if the player's still on the spike. The second tab will definitely help them out, but it's
Berondong. Kudu main.
Aduh, aku mau kencing bentar.
Kudu main. Kudu belajar main kalem sih.
Gak nyawante, enak musuh saiki langsung.
Belajar main terstruktur.
And then the chaos afterwards. Every time you see someone on PaperX, turn their crosshair to look towards an angle where they've just seen someone swing or they've just lost a teammate, they get shot in the back. Because that's the exact time that Gen G go for the retake.
Basically ya,
Gorgeous stuff. 3-1. Odet being kept through. Lakia going way up in my estimations, let me tell you, buddy. And the spams, well, they're not having too much success. They don't need to. In this round, PaperX have basically nothing to play with. 4 sheriffs.
Well, also they've already taken the
Sulit gini.
aggressively up. It's allowed for a gamble
Dia
rotation.
ke A-nya PaperX-nya aja sih.
Not the most common door to spam because you are open to a couple of angles, but it won't matter.
Kurang perform aja.
We've seen this scenario many a time. Find a kill, TP back. Karen is excellent at knowing when to reposition as well, so they can leave those. Oh, but this is ambitious.
Where is he going? Where is he going? He's made it. He's made it just about around that corner, but well, that was risky. If they came through that whole time, I'm not sure that would have went the way he was thinking. Spray good for Munchkins, a narrow alleyway to
Astagfirullah. Astagfirullah.
no chance for PaperX here. Of course, we did mention they have those weaker weapons. They don't have a lot to play with. And they'll get nothing done all this round. But Gen G off to a good
Udah
start.
capek. Udah berapa poinnya, Cok?
It's feeling reminiscent of last map, but it is still very early days. Plenty of time for PaperX to find their
Iya, bro.
footing. They don't want
Nyampe
to
ulang
waste
tahun,
time
bro.
throwing rounds away. They've called a timeout.
That's the funny thing. We might actually get to the point where we can just highlight when Gen G don't have money. Yep, we'll just save time.
Janji terlalu rapi buat Perpres gimana cepet-cepet. Mainnya bagus tau si Gen G ini.
I like the pause coming out for PaperX because this has been rough. And even looking back versus KC, they struggled when it came
Guys,
to
udah gue
this
bilang
attacking
kalian
side.
kalau
A lot
ngomong
of
sama
that
Cil di
was
live gue dia nggak baca, Cok. Yang baca live komen gue cuma gue doang. Dia pada peduli sih.
Also, it has a lot of reliance
Ingat dia bukan
again
streamer,
on this
guys.
double duelist, and there was a moment or two at the beginning where I was like, okay, something looks like he's here to play. But ever since then, they're just getting boomed, and everyone on the other side for Gen G has looked utterly fantastic. In this round, at least, one off a Blade Storm, Showstopper, the only ult that isn't going to be playing a part in this round. for either side. Munchkin already having that.
Alek iki kudune duwe bola, coy.
This is the time where Alex needs to earn
Jadi
his money,
finalis
otherwise
nggak?
I think paper
Belum tentu, Cok. Ada lower bracket soalnya.
Susah emang.
Belum tentu.
Jadi koyo
Sebenarnya ya, ini TBH ya.
lek Alex tok iki gene perspektife teko wong liya, teko luar paper ngono lho. Kadangnya Alex yo koyo buntu ngono dudu cacahe piye angel men ngono dudu. Jadi koyo ya jangan ngerekrut sopo ngono sing di luar style paper ngono.
Laki lagi ngapain, Cok?
Aduh.
Of these pushes coming through, he is going to get pinged up. They know where he is.
Alah.
already there to support.
That's it. They're trying
Kena tembakan
it's
anjing.
not easy to fight from this angle, especially when the door gets open, and now he's dead. But that's what it's all about.
bagus nih,
Genji
Prete.
filling in the spaces and
Winnable,
being able to
2-2.
fight afterwards. But with the
Iki
return from
4
Paper Rex,
minimal 4 dikasih lah aja.
headshot angle held by Mindfreak, but Meteor's just ducked
Bentar guys,
underneath it.
gua
Astagfirullah.
With
Iya, kok jadi kalah, Cok?
45 HP
Anjir,
and a
langsung
dream turned to a nightmare. Paper Rex losing out on another. They had a good pacey
Anjir.
take, managed to put the players on the back foot and filled in every gap that Genji were trying to stuff their way into. They almost had someone to take that second fight. Rex had someone to take the third. This time though, they lose out when it comes to the post plan. You gotta say, they really could have used that round.
This is one of those things as well where Meteor's in a 2v2 scenario. The amount of times I feel like I've watched him just get both kills and his teammates still rotating. Like he's just so confident at this stage in his individual ability, and even just ducking under where he assumed his opponent would be holding. That was again another big round for Paperex. A lot invested, even having some decent early trades, but it isn't to be. And now, well, Bladestorm is really all we could talk about, and they're so ready for his initial play. Almost goes down, but has managed to dodge that singular bullet fired by Texture.
Yeah, I think is that sending them elsewhere. Forsaken was trying to claim some space by sneaking through. We saw good success for that. I think when Yad on the previous map was thrown at a few.
Kayak kena fighting spiritnya anjir rasanya.
The idea now is you can't play up against that up. This ain't the round for it. Your
Kalau main ngono tak
everyone else has pistols. Close range, numbers advantage is the way to go, and they've done it. At least trading out the first. Karen though, he has been consistent every single time they've challenged him. This guy's coming up with multiple. 7-2 right now. Teammate ready to swing, and luckily because Karen was dropped very quickly, so too is Meteor. Hell, it's winnable for the moment.
6-1 tiba-tiba balik-balik 6-1.
Unfortunately, he jumped right into their crosshair. 6-1 for Genji, and 4 ultimates online coming into round 3.
Sapak dia nanya anjir.
Oke guys, thank you yang udah nonton. Thank you yang udah like.
Di lokasi saiki.
I'm back guys.
End stream.
Jadi fotografer ya.
Finances are in their favor. There's at least a lot coming online in this round.
Gila 6-1. Padahal bukannya nggak beda jauh ya. Tapi something dua sih. Ya Allah.
Gue tau jajal koasong gak le? Koasong sing ada nih loh.
Genji Mender X. Masa jago? Jago.
Wah, untuk iklan coy.
Rex, where do they go? Where do they take it? Maybe they can get a neural theft if they can even drop a body. And they cannot. A wallbang kill with the Odin from Lakia. That's something dropped. That's the op down. And he's looking for a little bit more. I don't know where they're going to take this on the attack, but I think I know what the result will be regardless.
Forsaken's been quiet as well, and reposition. Nice shot at least. Will make things a little bit more interesting. The reveal as well will tell exactly where their opponents are. Knowing there's only one player here, the turret though, keeping things disrupted. Meteor again, full sprinting to help his teammate out. It gets close for a matter of seconds.
Sedih gini, Jack.
Biarin aja mah.
In this match, 7-1 on the defense. I don't know. Yeah, second pause is going to be called for Paperex at this point.
Masih ini pakai phantom bunuhnya gitu terus anjing.
Just did tidbit as well. Last 3 times, Genji have won.
Gemoy banget.
Played and won this map. 8 rounds on attack, 9 rounds on attack, 9 rounds on attack. They're 7-1 up on defense.
Sedih gini, Jack.
No, I would say
Kagak kalah ya.
bad. If you're a Paper X fan.
Lu tau njajal koasong nggak ya?
Nyampe nggak tadi?
Koasong sing adan.
Pilihan ya?
Tahu.
Ada
Yang
maksudnya.
ini merke, ini gini.
Ya warna abang gitu.
Oke, lebih dari semenit deh.
Warna putih.
Putih abang juga sih.
Bener-bener Hillsong gitu deh. Jahat.
Keroisan.
I don't care what agent he's playing, he's having a damn tough time. 2 and 8. Compare that to Split last time, finding so many opening entries on that attack side. Now listen, I'm going to be
Keroisan
the
Indomaret.
last person to complain.
Yo neng Indomaret.
Dying on the attack.
Tahu sih.
Often that's your
Gak
job.
enak rasanya.
But here we haven't seen those
Coklatnya
dying
tok
plays
enak.
as consistently. At least that hasn't been the
Tapi
Coklatnya lumer.
tapi tepungnya rasa tepungnya gak enak menurut teksturnya.
No control, no benefit for
Oh, Aaron yang ngomong deh.
Nobar karo ndelok OT-OT enak coy.
with nothing to do.
Nobar karo ndelok OT-OT.
Apa maksudnya?
Nobar karo mangan OT-OT.
They weren't even
Wah.
holding the deep angles anymore, so what's the point? They're
And they
gonna
pushed
try
A
and
with 2 players in the same
Ma,
round.
cuma benerin ini aja sih tim fight.
Koasong.
Orang tadi banyak kan kalahnya gara-gara nge-throw aja sih menurut gua.
Koasyong.
Alek merenung di sini, Besti.
insta smoke. Be controlled.
Mainnya jadi nggak mikir.
Baru
Cuma main aja asal
masku
gitu loh.
kelotok gak be?
Waiting to see if the push will come through in that
Tutup.
direction. It's gonna allow them the fast
Kenapa ditutup?
of this control.
Bangkrut ah?
Paranoia immediately put through. The trade's not
Boh.
awful in the beginning.
Kayak fokus siji ngono lho pokok.
Sitting down, off in hand, 16
Aduh.
HP, turned to 0. Nice shot with the operator as Mind Freak now is a nade below him. He's safe. Up top, he's got the angle, could even pick off Munchkin. That could make it winnable, but Texture's a little too quick.
I love it.
I didn't think he could fire off that quick.
It's just like he's got an op as a negative, and then it's like no, never mind.
Panggilnya awal.
Like, alright, we're quick scoping now, but that's the
Pulang
level
nggak
we've
ada lower
hit for
dulu.
Genji.
Tapi emang si janjinya ngelawannya bagus sih.
I almost wanted to say coming into this
Bedanya cuma ini aja yang satu mainnya pas udah
Lega
dapet
nggon sewa paling
pokoknya main sendiri-sendiri, kalau yang satu ada
Kontra
rumusnya
entek.
aja. Bedanya itu aja.
masalah nggon sewa. Sewa menyewa.
Oke, oke.
We've already seen them play
Thank you, Ma.
a best of 5 series. There was a 3-1, and a lot of the maps are close. It looks like Genji have
Iya,
leveled up,
kamu
and
kalau
for
kayak
Paper
insight
X,
gitu nggak pernah ngomong kan ke dia orang?
I don't know if they've fallen off because that's
Maksudnya
looking like the
apa yang kamu nonton nih kan? Kamu
Padahal apian
fokus
nih
ke
ngene.
Aaron.
Kotok loh.
ultimates, by the way.
Bukan urusan kita, bukan urusan.
Tapi neng kono wargane saiki. Dan neng stain kono wargane
Kita
akeh.
cuma netizen guys. Ingat,
Di orang di master masa gua yang pemain Ascension ngomongin video apaan ya.
But here comes the big rocket and it's not landed.
Lu gak
It's not
bunuh
found the
kan
value it
anjing?
needed to.
bunuh nggak tuh?
Lockdown
Tapi
has
amat
been
anjing,
destroyed and
nggak tahu.
Meteor was tagged
49
down
darah
quite
aja.
a bit.
That's the value.
Ada lower, ada
That's
lower.
the value. They got rid of the show. They got rid of the lockdown.
Di fast retake
They can
kayaknya
at least
anjing.
claim some space. He's screwed. There's no way he survives that.
Messy.
Udah.
It's giving Paper X a
Sabar.
chance, Tom. They haven't planted the
Sabar,
spike, but they don't
sabar,
need to.
anjing,
They win
sabar.
these fights again and
Sabar,
again.
anjing.
Lackey a drop leaves Munchkin.
Ayo dapat 4 dong. Dapat 4 dong.
If he wins this, I'm putting the headset down.
Clang.
They've got decent amount of HP and they've
Jadi
lost
orang
Mind
Wah.
Freak. Okay, but it's all
Belok.
They've still got 2 players, no utility to play with. Gotta just take these fights, not one at a time. That's the only thing I beg of you. Not one at a time, not up against Munchkin right now. He's 11-4. He's been winning round after round, but a reposition by Forsaken is
Wah,
good.
itu kalau sampai headshot sih nggak tahu gua.
Itu sebenarnya susah sih. Cuma tadi kalau Ron kalahnya tuh kalau Davainya wave itu biasanya harusnya mati.
Genji gotta be feeling confident. The good thing is they use 3 ultimates.
Dia orang bener-bener ini loh. Kalau udah lagi nge-pressure orang tuh nggak boleh nggak sampai nggak
Again,
mati.
a lot of this just came down to some brilliant individual play from something. Finally putting a couple of kills on the board.
Jadi kalau
The fact
Davainya
is they
wave,
did peak.
Mati.
Munchkin individually. First player peaks, dies. Second gets dinged,
Itu
and it's
masih
only
advance kan kalau
finally
gitu.
they reposition.
Cuma
I think we would have
obrolan
needed
masuk
a
keluar
new
kuping kiri
desk
keluar kuping
completely
kanan
for
aja.
Alex if
anjing.
they managed to lose that round.
Udah
But it's
judulnya
scary
main
that
mah
it
udah
even got
urusan
close.
dia orang. Nggak ada gol, nggak ada campur,
Rid of the desk,
nggak
punch
ada
it back with
kepentingannya
an
juga dia.
LED screen in it.
Ngomongin dia
Whose
orang.
face is on it?
Just depends on the game. Make it
mati
interchangeable.
tuh Karennya.
Well, Forsaken's picked off Karen. That's a fantastic kill. Look how open the A side is, and they've made that realization. There's no further challenge. There's no
Kita kan nggak
utility.
tahu
There's no
game-game.
reaction. from Genji. So Forsaken realizes it's wide open and he gets caught by Lakia.
Lihat Lakia kayak gitu dia berani ngepick anjing.
Well, I mean, you could call it a mistake. At the end of the day, he was open to like 6 angles, so he has to just be clearing those, constantly being paranoid about them. The site, though, is lost, and Paper X will find the plant nonetheless.
Udah tahu gitu bakalan ada yang push kayaknya.
Something's gonna try and get aggressive, but it's not gonna manage to land the shot. Now, I think the flash through the back might have actually caught Munchkin.
Nggak ada,
So he's gonna actually reposition through B instead. Move away from the flank.
Anjir.
It's open. I think it's because Divide's having to check too many angles. The Seekers at least will give it away. Showstopper has been thrown in. He might get caught by all of the Seekers, but his teammates got his back. And now
Aduh, Aaron ngepicknya.
The remaining players a bit of an obscure position. Monyet has not been cleared yet, and because of that, he's going to be able to deny the defusal, the spam doing so much damage. And now it's all up to Divide with an operator.
Ora kena pisan, Pai. Dar. Ayo, Pai.
Oh, nice Cok.
Pai.
Untung Munchkin nge-whiff anjir kalau nggak.
Bye.
Iya kan ya, Cahaya yang banyak main sama Mimi sih. Keren Cok, dia Cok main sama Mimi Cok, gue iri.
Lihat mah lihat, cuma mereka nggak peduli, nggak
Iya, benar.
Doing it in the clutches as well, as close as they may come, it's still giving them that little bit of a heartbeat to continue on forward. Now, this round, the last of the half, Genji come in with the Viper's Pit. That's going to be a problem to fight through on the defensive side, or potentially a very strong tool for retakes.
Pelurunya nggak melihat Paper Rex.
Maksudnya di orang tuh termasuk mentalnya baja sih. Seriusan, untuk keep composure mainnya tetap di playstyle yang kayak gini tuh butuh apa ya? Mentalnya mesti nggak boleh drop.
Oh, no way. Ya ampun nge-lag. Kok nge-lag, guys? Streamnya bapik lah.
Rasa kebersamaan.
Another shot, and it looks like another bite of this apple as around comes another. But set though with low HP, he's dancing around, but he's being caught. There was no escape this time, and with Lakia falling, a real chance emerging for an 8-4 half.
Bayangin gak sih, udah kayak gitu aja Peprexnya masih bisa bikin jadi 3 lawan 2. Betapa jagonya dia orang anjing, sumpah. Ini udah jago banget anjing, secara individual emang gak ada compare anjing, serius.
Up close with a teammate further away, Munchkin's making a lot of noise. They're trying to find an angle to deal with him, and instead running into Meteor.
Yang begini-begininya nih.
And try to force this 2v2 in the Viper's Pit. That was a little scary. Thought Munchkin was about to be spammed, but now they've got a lot of space as they close in the distance. No snake bites to play with though. That could help out, keep them way out of this.
Oh, mati, Viper mati. Oh, nice. Nice.
8-4 at the halftime. They found some legs to stand on, some foundations laid. The second half will be tough if they lose the pistol.
Yeah, they're almost identical to what we saw in the last half.
Oh iya, kalau angle dia.
Kalau dari kanan ke kiri dipirit pasti kalah.
I was thinking from Forsaken's point of view,
ini lah yang ini ya maksudnya. Kan udah tahu apa kan?
Iya.
Smoke gitu loh.
Smoke jet ya.
Smoke dulu. Nah, smoke. Oh man, iya smoke dulu aja.
Well done from Paper X to at least get something.
Atau nggak Davai bisa flash dulu atau apa gitu.
It's time now to toss this one over to Divide, who had some words to say earlier.
Dengan segala macam shit happeningnya aja, Ronnya masih ke closing anjir.
Masih dia yang closing Ron si Paper X kan.
I mean, they were very good. Obviously, they are smart.
Paper X ini tuh
they kind of like one step ahead, especially on Lotus. We kind of like way behind them. Yeah, I think we were taking too easy. I mean, they did exactly what we were watching them like in the votes. Like they play the same. Like they're not.
Kalau nggak aneh-aneh itu sebenarnya dia orang kayak bisa sama. Kalau nggak mungkin menang.
Tapi tadi kayak dia tuh selalu try ambil C gitu tau gak? C-nya di trap berapa kali ya?
That's rough. Blinded and Monyet just popping off. Yeah, Farmer.
Monyet.
Over towards Shybox, this guy's on for it. He's absolutely on the money today.
Ini jago sih, yang ini jago sih emang.
Genji, I mean the good thing is probably we might be able to get some revenge, you know. I mean we lost to them in the.
Dari tadi nanya MOSFET mulu enakan guys RSE guys.
I think texture is giving us a lot of problems.
Nanya mulu udah dibilang ya.
Like punishing us. over and over. And also Karon was playing insane as well.
Terima,
even though
cuma
he's
ya
a newcomer.
basically balik lagi gitu
But I
kan.
think
Maksudnya kayak
he's probably like the top player in the league.
nggak ada
I think the MVP
yang
as well
bilang
in the
playstyle mereka
specific
salah.
spot.
Cuma
And
kalau
yeah,
mereka bisa
insane.
belajar buat kontrol
Yeah,
pas
maybe
lagi
we
clutch situationnya
go back
lebih
and cook
jago
some
lagi.
strats, you know, to cook this team.
Percaya kan kepada Pepper Rex.
Lebih ke arah ini sih apa? Respect your life. Mereka tuh udah 40 segala macam musuhnya kayak darah 150 anjir. Good thing sebenarnya. Cuma kalau lagi lawan orang yang cukup hitting shot aja nggak usah on fire. Mati.
Yeah, we want this to be a competitive match that it definitely has not been. Genji looking like a
Ntar kali ya
competitor for the
ngomongin Lord
crown.
Sentinel nih.
Thus far, we haven't seen the
Tunggu
paper that
dikelar
we
ya.
know and love. This pistol round might just be a deciding factor, but a great start from Odet.
Gachinya nggak bunyi soalnya.
Kalau kita langsung maju aja.
Something waiting for someone to try and make their move, and he's going to go back for a little bit more. Has to use the dash to get out of there, and he's now waiting.
Three.
The rest of the team somewhat far
Oh,
away
no.
on opportunity, but forsaken with a good trade.
Keeping the numbers in their favor, something needs to do.
Ya, oh kapan kepancing ini tuh.
He's done some damage and
Oke,
there's the
nice.
follow-up. A shot right to Texture's temple. That's going to put us in a 4v2 with Paper X. Definitely favored to take this pistol now. Forsaken, Fallen. A little bit more of a chance. Something though delivers.
Saya dulu anjir.
Ilya Petrov.
Something looks like even he's starting to heat up.
That's exactly what they need. Just him having confidence, because you look at some of the fights he's taken, and there's definitely risks about it, but that's always been his play style. Even on a get-go, he's
2
basically
juta
an
mah apa
up
juga
main,
dapat
so
anjing.
then get the finances built up early, get the
Gila ya reaction
orbs
time-nya.
rolling
Kalau kamu bunuh itu.
on the duelist,
Enggak lah,
which is
gila.
exactly what's happened thus far.
Tergantung hari sih kayaknya.
Kalau lagi on fire mah bunuh-bunuh aja.
Sharp harusnya bunuh.
Slid back as for the majority of the matches we've seen, be
Gue
it
harus mengakui, Cok.
mostly in
Gue
Pacific,
terkena limitation dari umur
much
sebenarnya kalau
more
gue.
consistent on their attack.
Kalau gue masih
ASMR gua.
bantai anjing.
Pistol win then was essential.
Orang
for
juga
Paper
masih
X.
jago.
Now the follow-up
Sama
is
Ropo
easy.
anjir.
Very little to play with for
Nggak kerungu loh.
Tiba-tiba ada orang anjing.
Enak ya suaranya.
So the margin for error
Tidak ora kerungu ya. Kurang ASMR.
Masuk
kurang jedek nenek sampai tenggorokan.
Info confirm.
Nah.
Kayaknya ada jasa.
Oh, anjir. Mek gluduk ora kerungu.
Solo, but you can see the rotation already
Refleks
coming out from
bapak-bapak.
Odet. Jump people given the info to go back in with that Marshall. This is a round that they shouldn't really have any opportunity to win. The weaponry
Delay.
not falling into
Pintu
the
enak.
hands of the kills they've garnered, and
Flashing.
the players they're pushing
Smoke.
into are actually just
Oke.
gonna start pushing
Oke,
in.
mid.
A good round from Paper X.
Round win anjir kan.
Good round. Cuma something yang
Tawalan
mati
nih.
nggak beli apa-apa.
Last
nggak
mid.
Udah langsung gila.
Iya.
Beli bos doang. Solo raid, solo boss ya.
Omen here.
Ih, menang ini, comeback ini Pak Rex. Comeback. Mereka tuh bener-bener beli banget anjing sama Ilya ya tuh. Solo boss anjing. Bener beli tuh gila banget dong. Ilya kayak bisa handle segala macam situasi anjing.
Definitely put stock in him finding at least the 2 orbs. 1 kill and a death. We'll see what he can get up to.
It also means they can gamble the control. They've got him holding onto the A side in a
Der.
aggressive position from
Ayo
Mike.
nyet.
It's not
Nyet,
really
ayo nyet.
what you want to have here.
Astagfirullah nyet.
Gila badan
He
gua kayak
gets out of
ketemu.
there unscathed.
Poknya.
They also had an initial setup for players outside C, but after that spot comes through,
Ah, ini Jason.
getting back. Now the
Jason mau pakai one way yang itu ya?
so
Oh, enggak.
something now in a pretty
Ya,
dense position.
dapat satu, Cok.
Honestly, I think
Banget
Meteor's a
Cok,
little bit
sumpah
lucky there.
anjing.
Dream
Lagi dia mulu Cok yang mati anjing. Tadi di B lagi
Ayo
jalan-lari.
ting. Sabar ting.
Gila ya.
Oke.
Biasanya pakai mouse loh. Nggak pakai keyboard.
Iya. Diarahin mouse-nya kali.
Gila banget anjing emang dia
Now
orang.
they'll be a little bit slower on the way around these corners, which is just perfect for something. He
Yeah.
had to be watching the right
Tuh,
window.
anjir.
Munchkin caught him unaware.
Cakep.
The same
Oke,
happens with
Pai.
Odet,
Nice,
though,
Pai.
leading into a 3v2
Oke, last three.
Udah kesemsem.
Pintu kebuka, guys. Ayo, Bay. Oke.
AWP, jangan salah brut, AWP.
Ini comeback.
Oke. Udah nice.
Mungkin kayaknya. Olahraga sih emang intinya tuh.
Ini hari Kamis.
Enggak, dia ngedashnya ini anjing pakai keyboard. Kok di kita ngeliatnya kayak pakai mouse?
Kamu tahu dia pakai keyboard?
Barusan ngedashnya begini miring badannya. Tapi tadi pas kita lihat muka kan yang ada ke sana.
Dia kayak kita di arahnya.
Kayak beda animasinya aja.
Hari ini hari Kamis, hari sialnya Aaron.
Oke, ayo Ting. Lele Ting, awas Ting. Ya awas Ling. Awas Lele.
Ngaco lagi.
Ditemenin sekarang aja sama.
Awas Lele Ting. Guru ngomong Lele.
Jadi kontes hanya dia.
B dapat
pintu langsung. Ya udah.
Ini meru. Ayo Ting. Ini meru Lele. Ya wangel banget ngomongnya. Tiba-tiba lah.
Katanya orang dari B ya, guys. Pasti tahu.
Awas Pai. Pai kiri Pai. Awas Pai, ojo maju Pai. Wah, mulai babi lah. Buffer ini konone iki. Konone. Oi, jangan delok ning Mei lek ono. Podo wae. Sapi sih. Sapi. Ternyata anjir. Bebek lah. Pinter anjir ngenteni planting. Kentot.
Spotted towards the spawn. This means they know where they are. The peek out is perfect, and he goes
No.
with the pistol.
No way, bro. Mesti welek ono bilo.
I'm always looking like a round firmly in the hands of PaperX.
Serang.
Balls one man.
Ente ya.
One man with one big gun and one medium gun.
Yang sayang tuh gitu tadi.
Very
Sayang banget
ambitious to go for this. That could have put it to a 1v1 top, but he was having none of it.
That's what I said about this guy. He knows he'll hit the shot. For some reason, when it's him, a 2v2, and he goes, okay, I've got the first one.
Udah geleng-geleng, Cok. Capek.
He always gets it. That's the thing. Every time I'm sat there going, I'm ready to critique, and then he gets the kill, and I'm like,
gila loh, 2 lawan berapa tuh?
fine then. I
3 ya?
guess that was the right play.
Well, uncouth, but it works this time. Certainly caught his
Kalau
opponents
class
off
situation
guard.
siapa yang bikin mistake aja kalau tadi mah susah ini nggak bisa ngomong.
PaperX have weaknesses. In
Nangis.
the hand of something.
Look at where he is.
It's not really an opping angle normally, is it? Oh, nice
I
flash.
think-
That's good. But he doesn't have a dash anymore. It's
I think-
figured out.
Ting.
But Munchkin. Oh, the shot's missed. And Munchkin's been given a second chance at life while the showstopper is again just. Oh, I thought just used for space.
Ting.
Marahnya anjir.
Anjir. Getting.
Buta. Papan.
Oke, Pai. Nice Pai.
Tai bisa nggak?
Retake ini.
Made this one problematic.
Udah ulti.
Spike already planted at least. So they're gonna have to respect it and just fall back. Munchkin still holding,
ada Molly satu.
and they have a pretty nasty potential crossfire just with the amount of time that can be. Munchkin is just looking at that clock. That's all he really aiming for, sitting back, waiting
Shot.
for the push. He manages.
Oke, anjir ngeri sih, ngeri.
Nice. Belum 2 digit guys, tenang, santai.
Lumayan ngeri.
In the second half, and they close the gap once again to just one
Bang
round.
pengen upper bang. Bang mau main di upper aja bang, nggak mau ke lower bang.
This game, this map, and indeed this
Kok dia
series
ngelempar
is
aja ini ya?
Something if he just shot the bullet.
Nggak
That's
kayaknya
gonna be so
nggak
infuriating.
I can understand he doesn't want to give away his position, but you know, you make a decision there. Do you gamble it? Do you not? And well, he chose wrong. Chips on
Good.
the wrong color.
Kalau mukul meja kayaknya emang suka orang ya.
And for PaperX,
Itu sebenarnya apa ya? Kalau orang bilang kayak daripada lu pendem, mendingan dikeluarin tuh nggak? Mendingan gitu.
There's a Viper's pit online with one kill for
Udah.
Munchkin, one orb, one plant.
Bunuh ngasih.
Main thing is something.
I think.
Basically an
Oke, Ci.
Dilawan pasti dilawan.
Aneh. Oke, lumayan untuk loro. Oke, sip, nice, nice, nice. Ayo, nice.
Coba yang lain ditinggal.
Jelas.
Iya benar-benar.
Ke depan, Ilianya nyangkut, buka pintu, gas.
Jeder maju. Anu, bredes. Ketok tipis, Cok.
Lucu kali lihat tuh.
Iyalah.
Ketok tipis, Jokes. Lere bredes, yo.
Feeling aku sih comeback. Rame dia. Menang ini dia.
Malah playoff.
Menang harusnya.
Serius?
Ya, feeling aku.
Ini penontonnya Sentinel sih.
Iya.
Pasifik mah rene sing peduli anjir. Anjing Karon. Oke, nice.
Nice fight anjing sumpah.
Ayo Fai, bisa Fai.
Aduh, mencolot Ci.
Loncat-loncat doang.
Pocong anjir. Ya. Aduh. Oke, ading. Ayolah, ding. Wah, muter.
Aku duitnya banyak pasti trem deh.
Oh, mencolot. Mencolot jing. Oke, nice. Ngisor ding. Ngisor ding. Anjir. Anjir.
Anjir sapi sih mau.
Aduh, nasre dah. Halo.
Ya, ini gerakannya terlalu cepet sih. Anjir, gerakannya terlalu cepet.
Laki anjing.
Tak mahal lagi Aaron emang ngeplas tapi saya gak nyemuk.
Headshot ya.
And that's the result. Clean as can be with a final right click to close it.
Lakiannya yo kayak anjir.
Laki-laki itu.
Lakinya laki anjir.
Satu atau dua son. One or two son.
Lo. Gak ada heal.
Masih dapat satu, oke banget sumpah.
Si guys, si.
Heal cah.
Dur. Oke, kenaan racun, Jok. Wah, something. Sorti ada. Set. Anjir, Melayu, Ji. Alah, nembak ya Allah.
Nembak opo ngentot.
Jongkok besti.
Nembak nembok.
Aduh.
Gila sih, ini hari apa Saron sih.
Oh, aku roh nyapa ya. Kayaknya iklan.
Nyapa.
Pak Lewe nge-stream.
Kok iso lho? Apa hubungannya, Jer?
Harusnya dia aku.
Banget deh laki anjing.
Kenapa nih iklan terus sih?
Kenapa sih right click tadi kena anjing?
Kuwi bro, oh wifi ini beda. CPN karo IndiHome beda le, iso le ngaruh le ngono kuwi. Kan enek to sing
kalah
lower coy.
Lanjutan ini lah ya.
Gak aku.
Dulu ya mainan anjing.
Lower coy.
Ganti crosshair lagi besti.
Turu gak tenang ini man.
Tapi Sheriff bunuh dia.
Golon 4. Mungkin gak sih?
Enggak sih.
This round at least was a weaker investment, but they had to use one of the ults and it got absolutely
Aduh,
nothing.
kasihan.
And the second we've got into these post plants, that's where
Nice try.
Genji have looked their most fearsome.
Bisa yuk, ada duit nih Ron ini nih, ada duit nih. Ayo bisa yuk.
Tiba Genji pertama kali master, terus jujuk pertama kali menang pisan. Bah. Peprek sedih langsung kan. Dia wis bendino mlebu master tapi ngene-ngene ae, gak menang-menang. Genji muncul langsung menang weh, GG sih.
Genji padha kayak pemain silver telu ning ngene gold. Jadi semangatnya menyala John anjir. Tapi lek wes nyentuh gold gitu. Rasanya wes kayak ya wes aku wes gold, wes bangga, wes kayak wes males ae mainnya.
Yo saiki ngedukne rank yo, ya saiki ngedukne rank.
Makanya aku malah ngedukne rank anjir malah. Cuma aku pas kayak dekinane aku ngedukne rank do. Aku tadi silver telu gitu. Maro musuhnya gendeng-gendeng anjir ini. Ya kayak DS struggle yang gold lho. Jangan sing wes gold kuwi kayak wes biasa ae lah main. Mainnya malah ngetro anjir.
Yo nyet. Kiri nyet. Nyet, better nyet. Wes. Bar. Oke, ting.
Anjing untuk loro.
Oke lah.
The shrouded step has bought a little bit of an advantage for Mindfreak as he's still alive, his HP recovering, but with something down, and Divide very much known towards that spawn. Mindfreak's on the wraparound, wants to move towards that singular door. For this, Divide needs to buy some time. He still has a flash to play with. There it goes. It's popped and it's cleared out this corridor. Divide's even won the fight. The smoke is down. A chance if Mindfreak can make it to Divide. If they can take this fight together, but they don't know where the
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Back for a second. The time now very low. And with 2 players still to root out, it might be too low. Divide just dodges that siege, but Mindfreak now not to be played with. Okay, no texture went out swinging. There's no chance. There's no chance whatsoever. He had to stick it underneath. Short of a big misplay. It was never swinging.
Elek lah.
Menang Genji,
Menang welek kok, menang kalah welek gitu. Rong map iki elek kabeh anjir.
Gak seru, elek.
Elek.
Kurang weprek iki.
Pol. Ini fighting spiritnya kayak beda.
Untung ada lower ya.
Nyala-nyalan anjir.
Bayangkan kalau nggak ada.
Ayo.
Kurang guyang-guyu peprek kayak kudune peprek karo guyang-guyu ngono lho.
Iya.
Dada-dadane sedih.
Valorant udah mau ini cok berhenti main Valorant.
Saya tak mau kono.
Babi lah.
As they face Americas, and they said the previous Pacific champion, a previous finalist of one of these events, down into the lower
bracket.
Sudah, prospek kisaran. Hari ini habisin lawan Sentinel, cok. Duh, gue benci banget melihat muka laki ya, cok. Saya benci. Harusnya mulai jam 1, 12.10 mulainya. Berapa menit tuh? Di kamu lapar gak? Hah? Lapar? Kenapa geleng-geleng anjir? Hai. Laut Sentinel menang mana nih? Sentinel ya? Sentinel. No hope lower. Weh, ini udah boleh tanda suruh poin sih.
Lakia. Gila cok.
Kenapa?
And also it just looks like the individuals on that team have leveled up from last year. They look like different players even if they're in different roles.
Aku panen poin anjir dari 60.
Kalau aja.
Kok ya aku lanjut. Nganu sih. Lanjut untuk tensi ya Pak.
Udah pokoknya unlucky aja bro, nggak apa bro.
Suwi anjir tapi sian babi lah.
Ada lower bracket.
Bantai.
Dulu sama tok.
Wes bukber gue ya.
Bukber turun anjir, bukber besok apa arep.
Ya sih,
So,
Latvia sih
pokok-
hoki sih dapet tim kayak gini sih.
Grup sopo anjing?
Oh, susah. Ini 4 besar cok, semua juga susah anjir.
Karo Irfan.
Ayo bubur ya.
Berhenti.
Bubur
Halo,
neng.
Bubur kecil-kecilan.
Bubur.
Berkecil-kecil. Bubur bonbinnya loh. Enak loh panganannya.
Kelak ya loh.
Udah bubernya pas nganu aja, pas match paper rack. Jadi kok ada buber. Jadi kok ada buber kok mulinya tuh kene lek turun mbak. Wes powo enak lho. Kok kene sih ada nobar.
Paper Rex sih. Iki ndelok PLR sih.
Delok bracket aja. Paling bener nih. Kok ada yang pare karo Irfan pisan buber kecil-kecilan itu. Gue sampai jam 10 terus mulai nobar sih. Mantap jiwa. Janji ini paper rack tanggal 22 tanggal biru 22 tapi nopo besok
Jumat.
Sabtu berarti 22 lagi Jumat ya berarti
Jumat 23 Sabtu ki garek paper Rex isik kayak gini.
nah 23 ya kak ya Sabtu aja Sabtu malam minggu di paling pas tunggu paper Rex diisi sesuai laut kalah
Gini deh. Final ya wes.
final ini tanggal 24
Final ya wes. Minggu.
Masuk minggu 24 kok.
Iya minggu.
Oh iya sih minggu bisa sih.
Terus lek final ya wes.
Final ya. Entah finalnya siapapun itu ya.
Kok siapapun?
Siapapun itu kan belum tentu paper rack anjing.
Gak.
Itu paper rack.
Lek final
Gak nganu.
Lek final game paper rack gak wes. Masa arep ndelok opo terusan? Ndelok Genji.
Delok Sentinel karo laut.
Si peduli ya gila Sentinel laut.
Peduli banget aku. Aku kan soalnya bocil 10 bro.
Gak saiki ya buka dimarine sik wis.
Aman.
Cepet dimarine. Gawe neng tukang citamu kapan? Terus ada rencana Gung?
Turun enak sih.
Aku titip pertanyaannya loro kabeh. Pertama, Mo, kowe gak melu aku. Wis to, paham. Bene paham. Aku ya ora paham. Gak, pokok pertanyaan kui pertama ada. Pertama ki aku ngekek neneng tukang cetak file opo wis wi. Ki pertanyaan pertama ada.
File opo wi.
Lah iya ki aku ngekek neneng tukang ki kan wis desain iki Mas ngono misale.
File Corel apa file
Oh, Mas ki aku wis desain yearbook ngono. Ki arep cetak yearbook. Nah, ki aku ngekek neneng sampean nih file opo PNG, eksportan PNG opo Corel ngono.
Itu via chat ta iso.
Ya wis langsung, mosok kowe gak moro rono karo ayahmu.
Yo moro sih.
Lah yo moro to. Kowe melu.
Moro rono mek. Kenjajal to. Cian. Lah kira
Yo kan yo lek jenenge moro rono kan yo mesti enek obrolan to Mas ya. Ngono piye Mas? Ngono. Mosok yo mek nyet. Lah yo ngobrol nyetak langsung yo kan mesti ngenteni kan yo mesti karo ngobrol to mestine. Ya masa ya mek nyetak tok ngono.
Gak masalah lek ngene wis lek misal file wi opo ditakoni lewat chat wis kelar ya misal wong njaluke file anu ya Mas Corel wis. Oke, terus aku rono cek opone wi.
Ini pertanyaan kedua iki saiki. Pertanyaan kedua iki iya iki file iki tak toto urut halaman
kok sembarang opo
maksudku kan dengi kan eksportannya kan koyo halaman siji karo halaman terakhir ngono to. Halaman loro karo halaman terakhir kelur. Nah, berarti takoke piye? Iki berarti file iki tak urutne sesuai halaman siji karo loro, telu karo papat, opo tak toto langsung dadi siji halaman siji karo halaman terakhir. Halaman loro karo halaman loro sing terakhir. Halaman telu karo halaman telu sing terakhir, opo ngono? Opo ya wis teko tak ekspor wis manut halaman engko sampean sing noto ngono Mas, ngono misale. Piye wingi ya pertanyaane? Yo wis ngono lah.
Bahasane piye ya gak penake koyo.
Ya iki misale aku ngobrol iki. Mas, iki aku noto file kuwi tak toto manut halaman wis teko tak toto per lembar ngono piye Mas, kaya halaman siji karo loro, halaman telu karo papat, halaman 5 karo 6. Urut. Nah, iki file tak toto. Iki file halamane tak toto urut opo tak totokne pisan ge sampean kaya dadi halaman siji kan gandengane karo halaman sing terakhir to Mas, ngono. Halaman loro
ini ngomongnya urut apa perpasangan.
Gak paham. Kok tukang cetaknya gak paham.
Iya, perpasangan halamannya maksudnya 1 sama halaman terakhir, halaman 2 sama halaman 2 terakhir, halaman 3 sama 3 terakhir ngono to. Apa urut 1 halaman 1 2 3 4 5 6
kok sampean ketok-ketoki dhewe ngono. Sampean gandeng-gandeng nih dhewe lah ngono.
Wis ngono to.
Oh ngono. Pokok intinya ngono bener. Intine sih wis bener. Cuma perkataannya mungkin mau ubah-ubah iso lah neng kono.
Iya, wongnya pasti ngerti lah, wongnya pasti jelas nih barang. Oh ini teman maksudmu ngono.
Jadi pertama takok file apa sih? Corel apa tak ekspor PNG. Terus kedua baru takok wes kuwi tok. Pertanyaannya luruk kuwi tok beres wes. Garek kapan iki ronone?
Nah, wi. Rono tong cetake bukake jam piro ya? Jam piro? Ayo paling gak pada Sabtu lah, Sabtu iki jajal atepane aku.
Wis nang takokno sesuk nang takokno. Ya, kapan neng anu tekan cetak?
Mate adewe rono iki wis mate wis file ku wis bener-bener wis siap opo
Makanya kuwi gung siap tapi desainnya ade mari ngono lho tapi adewe gung siap ngekekne file kuwi neng tukang cetak ya ade gung siap.
Berarti adewe rono mek nakok-nakokne sih.
Kowe sing rono.
Yo wis. Wis ngono pertanyaanku karo liyane paling aku teko-teko
Kuwi masalah rego, masalah warna, masalah yo nego-nego lah. Makanya kuwi karo ayahmu ben nego-nego tipis. Ben obrolannya ben dawa ngono lek karo ayahmu ku. Anjir iki obrolannya mlebu stream coy, babi lah.
Nah, sing delok lagi.
Tapi replay ini kan enak.
Kalah itu kayak yoga sih kayak soalnya pas awal wis ketok kayak
Soalnya gak layak menang.
yo gak meyakinkan anjir.
Permainannya gak layak menang. Jadi yo wis kalah try pantas kalah.
Anjir sentinel mah jadi jam ada sing diomongin kayak
Sido gak nambah halaman.
nambah
Terus wis mau tambahi.
turu nambah anu yo enek beberapa anu sih beberapa arek barang yo enek sing kurang ngelebokne data ya kayak enek
Individu, berarti individu tok.
yo individu nih gak maksudnya neng gone datane kuwi enek sing lali apa jenenge lali tempat tanggal lahir.
Oh data tok.
Ini malah enak sih sing kelas B lah gak salah. Anu DE lali, kok lali kok nomornya sak grup iki padha kabeh anjir. Kayak
Nomor apa?
Sak nomor handphone. Jadi misal kok wong ya. Lah wong telu iki nomornya kok padha aku lho. Iki nyapa padha anjir. Terus ada nomornya
babi lah.
6 arek kosong kabeh iki gak duwe nomor HP. Lek aja nih dari kosong ya wis gak apa-apa aku cuman lek sing padha lho iki piye maksudnya
Kosong iki kabeh.
Yo lek sing enek nomere lebokne lek gak enek yo wis.
Dalek podo.
Lek padha iki aku tak tulis tak kosongin.
Kosong kabeh coy.
Lah padha kabeh nomere sopo ya sak grup tak kosongin kabeh berarti. Ben kabeh padha ya mate sak grup kuwi. Nomere jadi tulisnya padha. Sing nulis beda, tulisannya beda tapi kok nomere padha. Ini nomere sopo jane?
Anomali.
Cakwi. Halaman ini nambah halaman iki lho enak iki di halaman apa? Pas visi misi kan emang ada dua visi misi itu karo terus ayo
Di share screen dong.
aku gawe kata-kata
teksnya aja dubah lho ukurannya.
Tapi yo sebenarnya no aku sebenarnya datanya perlu kalau boneka kabeh nih Corel. Jadi tak catat sih ning gone notes kabeh. Jadi aku gak copy paste. Soalnya lek aku buka Corel langsung. Keinginannya aku enak sing nomor crash di Corel. Padahal aku buka ini sak kuit tok, sak file tok. Sing orang-orang nge-crash ngono. Kayak orang popo ngono wisan.
Tadi save toh.
Saya kayak sawi ya. Jadi aku mesti timbang gak efektif menurut gue kayak ngetek rodok kayak suwi lho rodok ning gone Corelnya aku kayak red ini saya langsung dododododod red dodododod kayak gak efektif menurut sih. Sampai bila nih nyate itu nyatat ke WAP kelompok kelas A kelompok 7 kelompok 5 langsung gue garis red kopas terus baru save sak kelompok save soalnya apa ngetik ning Corelnya kayak di kelompok kayak pindah sih ini deg makanya tak catat sih ning notes kalau tak gradak langsung tak ketik KB. Jadi satu waktu tak ketik KB wis. Jadi datanya wis ning gone mate wis ning digitalnya wis enek ngono. Jadi gak perlu delokne sekare kopas. Makanya biyen kan area-area kan Jawaku kan aku toh tak ngetik ning gone WA.
Excel biasanya aku kayak dikai Excel ya. Pas neng kali ombo kayak tadi yo wes maksudku gak kertas nih nah.
Jadi DE kuwi ngetik ning gone Excel misal ning Word ning Excel di print jadi adewe data ning lapangan enek maksudnya data fisik enek digitalnya pun enek jadi nih adewe kayak pas foto deh ini ya adewe terus garek nyentang garek
marahin nang kono genek TU nek genek neng SMP nih
enek sih menurut TU nih lapo kayak kayak aku malah manual terus kayak pane tak kongkon area ya aku saranku kan ini loh tapi area pane kayak jare mama kayak rada kaboten ngono lho ngetik tak per kelas padahal yo misal ketua kelas yo nyatet ae nomormu piro ndang yo wis arek sedino wis kelar lho satu waktu wis kelar lho. Gue keren ngelebok nih buat mau tek tapi kayak pas nyentuh digital lu makanya kayak abot menurut makanya mainnya wis nyatet gawe pulpen wis gawe pensil lah wis supaya nggak ngetik barang kayak kakek rengkek lho mbak padahal wis garek menutup sebenarnya cuma kok angel lho karena nek kuwi enak Gak sih bahasa nggak
wes ono tok Bisa. Thank you yang udah nonton. Thank you yang udah like. Emang enak sih nge-like kocak. Thank you. Pink 動物園で思ったピンク